And now it's time for another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank of Greggsville, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, The Land Guys LLC, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land FS, Ray Insurance Agency, A Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, Yingling and Nissen Agency, and York Tire. And now the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.
Hey, welcome to Bradley Bourbonnais up here at Slater Field. Brown County fans, for tonight's matchup against the 9 and 10-year-old Brown County All-Stars. They are facing Hindsdale for another very competitive game of baseball. Want to welcome all the listeners out there this evening, and looking forward to hopefully a win tonight by the All-Stars from Brown County and see how things go. But we're looking forward to everybody's play tonight. And they got along with me here tonight, Brad Cassing again, and driving all the way up this afternoon after church this morning, Mr. Steve Surratt's online with us. So, hey, welcome, guys.
Well, and great job last night, guys. I enjoyed amongst my grandkids and listening to you guys. You did a great job last night.
Thanks.
Thanks, Steve. Yeah, we've had a good time. Unfortunately, the results last night weren't quite what we were looking for, but hey, we're here and we're back again tonight, and in hopes that these boys can put a win together. And glad to be here. We got another beautiful evening for baseball. We're quarter to 8 right now, so we are running a bit behind schedule, and we appreciate everyone's patience while we've waited for this game to start. So really excited to come to you here tonight. Hinsdale's got a good club over here, and we got to watch them play yesterday against Bourbonnais, and they're tough, and it's going to be a fun night, I think.
Yeah, it is. They really put the ball in play. They was actually ahead 7-3 until Bourbonnais, their stud player, come up and hit that grand slam, and they end up winning the game 8-7. So it was a close game there as well. I think that game could have went either way, but a little bit more on our game from yesterday. Whenever we faced Jackie Robinson West, obviously the game got a little bit out of control there in the last inning, but other than that, our boys, they looked tough. We had a 4-3 game there going into the fourth inning. And it could have went either way, but a few key hits, a couple walks, and then a couple errors. One thing led to another, and the game was out of reach there for our boys. And one thing I noticed about the boys, though, last night, Brad, when we was at the hotel there, didn't take them long to get over it, did it?
No. I think the key for these boys at this age, 9 and 10, is to just always remember to have fun. And I think these coaches and that post-game talk that they gave, I know I spoke with one of the other parents and just said that our coaches have a very good way of communicating with these kids and helping them understand that life is a game of wins and losses, and sure enough, Kent, when they hit that swimming pool, all that was behind them.
Yeah, they had a good time. So, and then today we was lucky enough but there's not a whole lot to do up here in Kankakee or Bourbonnais. It's a nice facility, like we'd said last night here at the ball field, but the Bears training camp just happened to be in town, so quite a few of the parents took in on the Bears training camp today, went and checked it out, free entry fee, and it's really kid friendly, and it's pretty cool. A lot of kids got autographs and something to kind of take up the day. I know we was out there, and I think I seen your family as well, Brad.
We did. It was a blast and pretty neat. Nothing's free anymore, and that was a nice event. The cool part about that was we got to watch those players, and my kids haven't seen an NFL game, so to see them up close and personal, I think now they're going to be tugging on my shirt and be ready to go to an NFL game. So
yeah.
They kind of put that carrot out in front of you and get you pumped up for NFL football. But yeah, all the big names were there. We got to see them up close and personal, so a fun way to start the day.
Well, like we had talked about earlier, they are running a little bit behind here tonight to the tune of going to be every bit of 2 hours, but they just did release the field here to Brown County to go ahead and start their 10-minute warm-up. So, Brad, you want to maybe go to a quick commercial break here, then we'll come back and start giving the starting lineups for both teams. Does that sound good?
That sounds good. We'll be right back with you, folks.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Cascom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all three today at 800-252-1799.
There's a difference between field experts and experts in the field. At Prairieland FS, we're experts in the field. Our crop specialists are trusted advisors, driven to maximize every acre and bring the latest agronomic technologies and innovations to your farm. Whether recommending the appropriate hybrid or variety, nutrient management for optimum growth, or advice on disease and pest management, our crop specialists are always focused on pointing your operations forward. Learn more at prairielandfs.com.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to Slater Field up here at Bourbonnais. The Brown County 19-year-old All-Stars are taking a warm-up now, and they're looking pretty sharp out there in the field. But while we got a little bit of time here with the boys warming up, Brad, I think, was going to give a little bit of history on how the All-Star boys made it this far to reach the state level.
Oh, it didn't come easy, Ken. We talked a little bit about this last night, but the road here started in Mount Sterling. We started with our pool play. Adams County, Quincy area has two teams, their National League and their American League. We played both of those, beating them both by the 10-run rule, fortunately, which then sent us on to Beardstown for our district play. There we faced Pike County. Beat them 8-5, and then went on to play Beardstown. That was a humbling game for us. Playing Beardstown, that was our first loss in postseason play, and so we had to fight our way back. We went into that losers bracket, and we came out fighting. Played Rushville, beat them 10-0, and then we had to come back and face Beardstown. Had to beat them twice, so took them to the if game. Beat them 9-2 in the first meeting and 12-4 in the second. So really proud of our boys for playing tough there. At that point, then we went to Sub-State, which was in Champaign, and there we had two teams in that, as well as ourselves, with Champaign East and a team from Olney, Illinois, down in Southern Illinois. And we did play Champaign East, beat them by the 10-run rule, 11-1, and then went on and played the Olney team there and beat them 6-1 the next day. So that gave us a really good seeding up here in this tournament, and here we are, Kent. We're here in Bourbonnais. Played our first game last night against the Jackie Robinson team that played really tough and lost 3-13 by the 10-run. But we are currently 8-2, and I feel like these boys are ready to play some ball. They've been out here having fun all day, and hopefully we'll see what happens and we'll get a win tonight.
Oh, I agree 100%. And one thing that, Brad, like you alluded to earlier there, was that these boys, they've already been in this position. You know it?
Right.
And they've been there. They was over there at Beardstown, lost that game to Beardstown, fought their way back up through the losers bracket, and was able to secure a district championship and bring a banner home there to Brown County. So they've been there already. So it's not like we haven't felt this way before. So
right.
They're getting ready. They're moving them off the field here. So I'll go over their Brown County 9 and 10-year-old All-Star starting lineup real quick.
And I'll throw this in. It's
sure.
Brought to you by B&N Trucking, a family-owned and operated business. If you need something hauled or want to be part of their team, give them a call at B&N Trucking. What's the phone number there, Kent?
It's 217-289-3555. I appreciate that, Steve. But, if anybody local is listening and you guys just want to stop by and say hi to us, stop on by. But nevertheless, a starting lineup for tonight is Carter Havens leading us off, and he's catching again. and he's batting first in the 2 holes. Matthew Boylan, he's starting second base. Coming followed up by him would be Colin Dieterle. Colin's going to be starting at shortstop for us this evening. In the 4 hole, the cleanup spot, Jack Septon, and Jack is going to be starting third base, followed by Connor Flynn. Connor's going to be at playing first base tonight, and Wyatt Cassing's following him. And Wyatt is playing, I think center field is where Wyatt's at tonight. Followed by Cale Jackson out in left field. Michael Cassing is playing center field, and Evan Howes in right field. So that's the starting lineup for the 9 and 10-year-old All-Stars tonight.
Again, I just wanted to throw in here, pregame tonight is also brought to you by Scranton Heating and Cooling. So call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling in Mount Sterling. They will install Trane and Mitsubishi equipment, service all geothermal, furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, and ductless mini-split systems. Call Casey or John or any of the guys out at Scranton's at 773-2626 or visit them online at thecomfortman.com.
You're probably going to get to talk to Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki, that's true.
Nikki,
Yes.
Nikki controls everything out there.
Yes.
She guides the ship.
Well, you guys, they just did allow Hindsdale to take the field here for their 10-minute warm-up, and we can, you want to go to a commercial break, Brad?
Yeah, real quick, I think one thing we forgot last night, and I want to talk about it before this game fires up, but we didn't talk about our 11-12 district champions at home, Kent. And I want to send out a congratulations to them because I know it's probably been done, but it's been many, many years when we've had a combination 9-10 and an 11-12 district championship in the same year. So Doug Henry and Dusty Buss and Tony Rice have done a great job with those boys and are really just setting the pace and setting the tone for these kids as they move up into that next division.
Oh, 100%. And they're always good they're great role models. Those older boys are for these kids here, and the boys really fed off of them, and they supported them well. But I tell you what, let's go to a quick break, and we'll be right back after this message.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611. Your Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire.
Sorry about that. We're going to interrupt that commercial and come back a little bit quick here. But welcome back to Slater Field in Bourbonnais. Brad's got a few notes written up here on Hindsdale he wanted to go over with all the fans listening at home. And I think we got a few parents from Hindsdale listening in tonight too. So
good deal, good deal. More the merrier. Yeah, just a couple of things. I think it's interesting to point out that we've got 8 teams in this state tournament, and of those 8. Our proximity to this location is significantly further. I did a little bit of MapQuest work today. We're 250 miles away, Kent, and
wow.
The next closest is 100. So most of these teams, I think, Peru, right along the interstate, I think they're in Champaign, but everybody's really centrally located in this northeast part of the state.
Sure.
So, tonight with Hindsdale, I just want to talk a little bit about them. They are a western suburb of Chicago. They were the 2018 9-10 state champions. So I did notice that they had a really good team last year. So, these boys have got to see a team ahead of them do well, so that never hurts. And just like we were talking about our 11-12s, it certainly helps. So just want to mention that. Ken, if you want to throw out their quick starting lineup, then
Sure. Yeah, one thing that's been a challenge to me doing these lineups, Brad, especially with going into playing different places, is trying to learn the names of these boys. So one thing I've been doing before the game is try to find a parent from the opposing team to go over it with us real quick. And so I found a coach tonight, and he was going through it with me, and he says about 3 of these names on here can be pronounced about 4 different ways. So he said, "What it is, what
but
it is."
you can't butcher them any more than I did Old Testament characters this morning in church, Kent.
There you go. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
some of those are easier than those.
Without a doubt.
Well, I'll do my best out there, and I'm sure by the last thing we'll have it down. But leading off for them tonight, and let's see, playing shortstops, Cam Lynn, and then batting seconds, Will Arndt, and Will is playing center field, and followed by Max Judge, and he is playing third base. Quinn Rooney, he's playing right field, and Luke McLaughlin, and Luke is playing first base, followed by Braden Ferguson, and Braden is playing left field, and Graham Marnell is playing, he's the pitcher tonight. Graham is followed by Caden, and Caden is playing catcher, and then Owen Sanderson. Owen is playing, he is in position, he's in left field as well. So the Braden kid's actually playing second base. So that's the starting lineup there for Hindsdale, and they're actually walking off the field. So I'm not sure if they're going to do starting lineups tonight or not, guys, or if they're going to start playing baseball or what the protocol is here. But
Kent, one thing I do want to talk about, we talked about our keys to the game last night, and I think a lot of those same things are going to follow suit for us. But the first thing, walks, I think that was key for us last night, and I think it's going to be key again here tonight, because we had a situation there where we were playing a tight game up through the third inning, and unfortunately just a few key walks got those runners on base, and that's what started that slip.
Yeah, not to be picking on yesterday's game, but those walks were the 7, 8, and 9 batters that were batting in the lineup. So that you can't walk your bottom end of the lineup and be successful very often.
Right, and this, especially at this level, Kent. I mean, these boys, every team that we've seen up here, there's no holes. There's no holes at all, top to bottom in these lineups. So we've got to make that count. Errors, I think, as far as errors go, that's the other thing that I want to focus on. And last night we played good ball. Defensively, we played good ball on the balls that were hit to us. They put a lot of balls in play, but we were smart defensively. So I think if we continue that, we'll do fine.
Oh, I agree 100%. And like you just said, though, baseball is a game of inches. There's no doubt about it, as Mike Shannon always said. And the thing about that, Jackie Robinson, they painted the foul line both right and left field 2 or 3 times throughout the game last night.
Yes,
so
they did.
They put the ball, and they had some pretty timely, lucky hits.
They found the gaps. I think that was the key. We talked with all the coaches last night and again today, pregame, and that was one thing that kept coming up. We have to give them credit. So hopefully tonight we'll get a few breaks, and those balls can get hit at us, and we can make those plays like we've been doing all year. Kent, the next thing I'll let you touch a little bit on tonight, get your thoughts, but the other key to the game here with leaving these men on base.
Oh yeah, and one thing we've stressed all the way through these tournaments, we really don't have any gaps in our lineup, top to bottom. It don't matter if you're batting first, fourth, or seventh. Any of these kids can get a hit at any time, and the big thing about it is if you get somebody on base, especially if you get them in scoring position, it's key to get that run driven in and get another run on the board. So I think that's going to be a huge key to the game tonight, is trying to make sure that these bases are not left with runners on them.
Definitely, yep. I think the last thing is basically just getting some hits here. And Steve, I know you probably got some input on this too, but just we have got to hit the ball, and I think all these teams as these pitch counts start to rack up, I think we're going to see some of these better pitchers have been spent. So hopefully, we're going to get up there and we're going to hit it around.
Yeah, we'll get through the lineup at least once, and then just like yesterday, that second time through the lineup, the boys really come alive, and that's when we put the 3 runs on the board. So,
well, as we say, when you put the bat on the ball, something's going if going to happen. Yep. And the fielder has to field the ball. He has to make a good throw. The baseman, if it's first base, has got to make the catch. And everything has to work perfect. If you're waiting for a walk, there's a good chance that you may not get that walk.
Yeah, right. I agree.
Well, right now we got the starting lineups going, so we're cheering loudly for these Brown County boys as they're being announced. So why don't we cut away for a quick break here, and we'll be right back with you, folks.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
It's Sarah Hoots here with AADM Dance Studio in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. The new season registration begins August 7th from 5 to 7 at the studio. 210 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, 217-473-3970, or visit us on Facebook at All About Dance and More.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy.
Welcome back here to Slater Field. We just got done with the kids being broadcast and the starting lineups for both teams, both Hindsdale and Brown County, and the national anthem. Real quick here. Speaking of national anthem, I'd like to give a quick shout out to all the veterans listening tonight. Thank you for your services here to this country to allow us to have the freedoms that we do have in the great state and the great nation that we live in to go out and play baseball on a wonderful night like tonight.
Without a doubt. Thanks for that, Kent.
Yep. Kent, the other thing I want to talk about real quick is you two coach Little League. We have 3 of the coaches helping with this squad. We mentioned Doug Henry and Tony Rice and Dusty Buss. The coaches in the Brown County Little League system, I just want to give a hats off to them because every coach from top to bottom coaches kids up and gives a good positive attitude. And, in my growing up and in other places that I've been, I don't always see that. And so I want to thank you guys for what you do coaching-wise and what you instill in these kids.
Thanks, Steve. And it goes back to I like to tell people, and I'm sure Brad feels the same way as me, we're not just out there to be coaching our kid. We're out there to be coaching all these boys and trying not only to teach them something about the game of baseball, but maybe a life lesson along the way. A humbling experience and maybe how to lose a ball game. You know what I mean?
You know what? It doesn't make any difference having coached myself, whether it's your actual son or somebody else's son that you have coached. When they start playing high school ball, there's that sense of pride of how you have helped that young man become who they are. And you guys take that responsibility seriously and do a great job. And that doesn't get talked about enough, and just the love that you have for the kids. So appreciate that coming from somebody who doesn't have a kid in the game, just sitting on the sidelines watching.
I appreciate that, and I think all these coaches do, Steve. And one thing too, you know, I still talk about my Little League coach on a pretty regular basis. I mean, those folks, Ronnie Shank, my Little League coach, I still talk about Ronnie Shank a lot, and those are good memories. But this kind of leads into at all these games up here, they have after the pledge or after the national anthem, they also do the Little League pledge, and I want to read that to you because I think that kind of just really represents what this thing's all about, whether it's Little League or softball for the girls. But they say, Little League pledge: I trust in God, I love my country, and I will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win, but win or lose, I will always do my best. And whether it's a baseball, a basketball, your job down the road, I think that pretty well spells it out on something that we all need to be focused on.
Oh, I couldn't agree more, Brad. Yeah, definitely. And hopefully by the end of this tournament, we're up here enough, and these boys have heard that Little League pledge. They'll have it memorized.
That'd be super.
That's the end of the pregame of the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. We want to thank them for sponsoring the pregame, and I'm going to turn it over to you guys. First pitch is ready to happen.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Steve. Yeah, first pitch here being delivered by Graham, and I think here it's on its way. Carter Havens leading us off this evening. Carter puts the ball up and out of foul ball out of play for strike one. That's what we like to see coming up swinging.
No doubt about it. Carter's been our man. He's got a great batting average this year and just seems to always find a way. So we're hoping we can get him on base here.
Called strike there. Oh-2 count. Next pitch on its way.
Here we go. There's a grounder. Carter Havens tries to leg it out, but he is called out at first base. That was close. That was a close play. One out in the inning. Carter hit the ball hard there.
Good ball hit to the shortstop. Shortstop made a great play on it. Bringing to the plate Matthew Boylan.
All right, Matt's done a great job this year. Been a number 2 slot hitter, 2 or 3 all year. Just one of those guys that you can always count on. Fast on his feet, quick around the bases. So let's see what he can do. Here's the pitch.
First pitch for a ball. We got these player profiles filled out here, Brad. So we'll try to get some of that stuff plugged in here tonight too. But Matthew's favorite sports player right now is Marcelo Zuna.
Very nice, aggressive hitter, just like Matt. Also known as the Big Donkey.
Yeah.
Did you give him that name, Kent?
All these nicknames have been assigned, I think, pretty much by Coach Kevin and Jeremy and AJ. So
the Big Donkey takes the third pitch, and it's struck well. Foul ball. Takes the count to 2-2.
I think 2-1.
2-1. Getting ahead of myself. Matt's hitting 500 for the postseason here, so always finds a way to put the bat on the ball.
This kid from Hindsdale, he's got some velocity to his pitch. Yep. He does. He's bringing it. He's not a very big kid, but boy, he's got a good arm on him.
Three and one, well hit right up the middle. That is going to be a base hit by Matt Boylan. Matt Boylan on first base here. One out, top of the first inning. Well struck.
That'll bring to the plate Colin Dieterle. Colin's going to be a 5th grader this year. His favorite food is steak and bacon. If you stayed where we stayed last night, they had plenty of bacon for breakfast. So
I know, and that's something you just don't see anymore,
you don't.
Kent. Gosh, gotta love that. Pass ball. Matt steals second base quite easily, so we do have a runner in scoring position here.
I was over there when they flipped before the game, the coin toss, and the coach from Hindsdale, he thought probably a good 10 or 15 seconds whether he wanted to be home or away tonight. He did. And he was thinking about, should I next pitch out of play?
Coming right at us. Out of play here. Catcher couldn't quite get to it. That's going to take the count now to
1-1.
1-1. Colin nicknamed the Big Dingo. Colin can go pretty deep. he takes a big cut. Seen him hit several out of the ballpark there at Brown County. So
just like Francisco Lindor.
There's a high pitch. Called a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike on Colin Dearly. I'd say, in my opinion, Colin and is one of the team captains of this team. I mean, he's one of those kids that the rest of them look up to, and he has been a leader for us. So let's see if he can lead himself to first base here.
Took a called strike there for count 2-2 now, Brad. We're going to protect the plate, which he does a real good job of. Anything close, like that one right there, he fouled it out of play. He'll fight for a better pitch.
Ball to the concession stand.
All right, count still 2-2. Matt Boylan on second base in scoring position, 1 down. Ooh, the changeup catches him looking. Looked pretty high. Coach Deedley questioning it just a little bit.
For the second out of the inning, Colin goes down looking, bringing up Jack Sefton. Jack's doing well for the 19-year-old All-Stars this year, but I would hate to have to feed him at night because for his favorite food, he likes ribeye steak.
Oh,
so,
boy.
Don't we all, right?
Don't we all, yes.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch here.
Jack and I have more in common than I thought we did. All right. Count is 0-1. 2 outs. He checks up. Oh, but he calls it a strike. Couldn't get the bat stopped in time. So the count is now 0-2. Matt Boylan still in scoring position on second base. Called strike 3 looking. That will be the end of the first inning. We will take a quick commercial break and be right with you. Score still 0-0 from Bourbonnais. We'll be right back.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at HendrickerFuneralHome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128.
All right, we're back. All right, we're back with you here, folks. Had to cut that guy off a little bit short.
Boy, I tell you what, I don't know.
Wyatt took about 5 or 6 warm-up pitches there, and from the looks of things, it looks like he's ready to roll. Kid's throwing him right down the middle. So Wyatt Cassing pitching. Called strike, first pitch. That's the way to start it.
We talked. The strike zone in this umpire is pretty wide, pretty tall, and he's starting out the same way on our side of the ball.
Yep, that's all we can ask for at this point in time. Wyatt's throwing the ball very well. Another called strike. Swing and a miss. Ooh, just barely caught it. Wyatt just about threw 3 pitches right by him. Fouled it off. Count still 0-2.
Next pitch from Wyatt's on its way. Called the ball outside. Good placement there. Try to get him chase one.
Yep. Inside, same thought probably there, Kent. A little bit inside, a little low. Tough ball to hit, definitely. 2 balls, 2 strikes to our leadoff batter.
Cam Lynn. Game's worked back to a full count here.
Yep. Wyatt takes a deep breath here. Here's the pitch. Right there. Strike 3. Caught him looking. Caught that outside corner. So, Steve, right back to your point there. Looks like he's going to give us
call that strike so far 3 or 4 times tonight.
Yep. That's great.
Bringing to the plate, Will Arndt. Will's the center fielder for Hindsdale.
Just a bit outside there. First pitch is a ball. Nice pitch.
Foul tip for 1-1 now.
One thing about Wyatt, he works quickly.
Yes, he does, and that's something I know his dad has talked to him quite a bit, and that can be to his benefit. You know, when he's grooving, keep that rhythm going. But I think the key for Wyatt here in these last few games, because he's been pitching a lot for us, but he has learned to step off that plate when things aren't going quite right, and he can deliver.
Ground ball up the middle. Dieterle had that ball, but second baseman got in front of him just a little bit to block that ball, and it gets through for a base hit.
Yeah, hopped right over Wyatt's head there. Just a real choppy ground ball. So we got a runner on first base, 1 down.
Brings to the plate Max Judge.
First pitch is a strike. I noticed on this game ahead of us, the umpires are really watching these runners close, Kent, for taking off early. I think I saw 3 or 4 flags on early takeoff.
I noticed that too.
So the ball does have to cross the plate before they can head to the next base.
Pretty good spot there, but called a ball.
Just missed outside. Count 2-1. There's a good pitch. Swing and fouled off. Takes a count to 2-2 on Max Judge.
Boy, these kids, for only being 10 years old, are very disciplined. They don't swing it much. It's outside the strike zone.
I know, that's right. Had a lot of games under their belt this year, and it shows. Ooh, another ball hit right up the middle, right through Wyatt's feet. We got to play at third. It's a pass ball. Runners now second and third base. Got to the center fielder, Michael Cassing. He fumbled it just a little bit, allowing the runners to get to third. Kept it in front.
Better will be number 14. Right,
got 1 out. Runners at second and third.
Bringing to the plate Quinn Rooney. Quinn's batting left-handed, so we'll see what they may do here.
Wyatt's throwing strikes, and we've got to make them hit it, and this is what we got to do. We just got to get some stops and get some outs here.
Can anybody guess what Kevin Dieterle would do in this situation?
Maybe button.
Got to force it first. Can he get to it? And he's safe. Runner safe at first. They do score a run, so we've got first and third. Hinsdale takes the lead, 1-0. 1 out. Looks like a pretty close play there at first.
Left-handed batter, and he got down the line well. Wyatt fumbled that ball just a little bit, and that cost him. That brings to the plate Luke McLaughlin, and Luke's a right-handed batter.
Good pitch. Try to throw it. Oh, hits the runner. The runner steals second base. Carter Havens throws to second. Hits the runner.
Runner scores from third.
So now we got 1 out. We got scored 2-0 Hinsdale, and they've got a runner on second base.
Coach Kevin called timeout there. Brad going out to kind of settle the boys down a little bit. While he's doing that, I'll go over some MLB scores for the day, a few of them. The National Baseball, the Braves fell to the Phillies today for a final of 9-4. And Colorado Rockies today, they fell to the Cincinnati Reds today, final score of 3-2.
And that was the Cass Communication scoreboard there.
There you go.
Kent. I wondered if he's got the same juice. I called it the Kent Boylan juice last year. Every time you went to the mound, there was a strike on the next pitch. We'll have to send you out to the mound the next time.
That was a ball, just a high.
Yep, Wyatt throws a pitch high where Carter Havens couldn't get to it. Runner's able to advance to third. So now we've got a runner at third, still 1 out. Let's off a little bit on that pitch in the dirt. Call the ball. Counts 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch was a swing and a miss.
Wyatt's throwing strikes.
He is.
Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, that rings up the batter. Wyatt blows one by him there. We've got 2 outs now. Steve, you want to address some of the questions coming from the scoreboard here? Got a little sidetracked.
Candace Bick, I'm sorry, we don't do WNBA scores.
Actually, I don't think there's any live. Otherwise, Kent would have been all over it. But we appreciate the interest, and we'll try to keep you updated.
And
folks, we've got 2 pitches here for balls from Wyatt Cassing. We've got a runner on third, 2 outs. Pitch is just a little bit outside. There's a pitch and a fouled off.
Please return that foul ball.
Taking the count to 2-2. 2-1, I'm sorry.
This is Braden Bergeson. Is that bat here?
Okay. Wyatt loses track of that one. Gets away from Carter. That's going to take the count 3-1. Just needs to follow through a little bit. Count 3-1. There's a pitch right down the middle. Takes it to a full count. 2 outs here.
Full count.
Wyatt takes a deep breath. Delivers the pitch. The pitch is outside. Walks him. Runners now first and third.
I would say if it's a good clean pitch here, he may try to throw him out at second base. We'll see to end the inning.
The runner does not go, but the pitch is called strike. Gets him out ahead of this batter. Got the 7-hole batter up here.
Graham Marnell's batting right now, Brad.
2 strikes on him now. Counts 0-2. Wyatt's out ahead of him here. That one missed wide. Trying to get him to chase one.
Needs to bring her inside just a little bit more, and he'll be in that strike zone.
Yep, you're right. This might be the one.
Right. Nope.
Inside, we got a man of the play at the plate here. He is safe. The throw was there. Wyatt, we got a runner advancing to third now. The throw was there. The tag was not.
Gas Communication scoreboard gives Hindsdale 3 and Brown County nothing here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, you know, this first game we saw a lot of runs scored, and I think, you know, this could be the same case tonight. We'll get our turn to score here pretty soon. That pitch gets away. It's outside.
Bringing the count full. To Marnell. Next pitch delivered by Wyatt.
That's
Hit
well
the center
struck.
field.
Michael Cassing way back and makes the play at the fence. Third out of the inning. All right, let's shake that one off, Brown County, and come back. The crowd liked it, so we'll be right back with you, folks. The score 3-0 Hinsdale. We'll be right back with you.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness.
Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net. A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sale by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. Shop arusticgarden.com to find a flower arbor or wedding arch and get it shipped directly to your front door. That's arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
Welcome back here to Slater Field, and the score is Hindsdale 3, Brown County All-Stars 0 after the one inning there, going in second inning. But something we want to talk about here real quick, Brad, is the emotions of the game. Something we have to remember is parents, coaches, grandparents. These boys are still 9 and 10 years old, and they can get so wrapped up in it. And, a couple errors there in that inning and a couple pass balls, and we got upset players on the field. And it's not that it's any one kid. It's just it just takes the one kid to really affect the other kids.
That's
so
correct. I agree. So I know Coach Kevin and Jeremy over there talking to him, and Connor Flynn's up to bat now. So it's our turn to put the bat on the ball and see what we can do here. First pitch is outside for a ball.
Oh, just by the way, that's not Candace.
I can only imagine.
That's our buddy, Mr. Dane Flessner, on Candace's account. He'd send me a message. So, Candace, I apologize to you. Dane, get a life.
Yeah. Oh, Dane, that's funny. Now, there's a shout out to Dane, though. He puts a lot of time, as do all those volunteers, and into our field and facility at home. Hey, hit by a pitch. Connor Flynn.
In the foot.
Yep, gets hit by
and that hurts.
Sure does.
Right about the ankle area.
We're going to have a little bit of a confrontation here, I feel, coming on, because that ball did not hit the bat. That hit his foot. So this will be interesting how this plays out. So
Ken, are you saying they did not catch it, that it hit him in the foot?
That umpire said that hit the bat first before it hit him. But I clearly did not see that. I'm hoping he asked for some help on this.
He's going to need it. They're going to take care of Connor first, I think, and get him off the field. He is walking under his own power, so that's a good thing. But I can tell you that once the coaches have a moment here, they're going to try to get a second opinion.
Well, while they're out here discussing this, Brad, let's go over some more scores from the Major League Baseball today. And the Florida Marlins did defeat the Arizona Diamondbacks on the final day of 5-1. And I'm going to stay away from a couple of these because they're not to my favor. But nevertheless, the Houston Astros did beat the St. Louis Cardinals today 6-2. And
please tell me the Cubs lost.
No, the Cubs won today 11-4.
Oh, no.
So. I think that will tie up the Central League division there. They'll be tied. Both Cardinals and Cubs are tied. And if it's not right and there's a Cub fan out there, I'm sure he'll let us know here pretty quick.
I'd say so. Connor steps off the field. He takes a couple deep breaths, and the crowd's cheering him back out here, folks. So he looks like he's okay.
That did not hit the bat first.
Nope.
Kevin needs to ask for help.
I think they did, and they already denied it or stuck behind the home plate.
Oh, really?
Decision. Yeah.
That didn't even come close to hitting the bat.
Well,
one of those times when I'm sitting in the wrong spot.
Yeah, that's an advantage and disadvantage. When we're sitting here this close to the action, you get to see it all. So not for sure how he missed it, but nevertheless, that's part of the game. We'll move on, and the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's 2-1, I believe, Brad. That's
okay.
What do you have, Steve?
I lost track.
No, that was right. It was.
Yep, struck out.
First pitch, he swings and misses at.
First out of the inning.
All right, next up to bat, Wyatt Cassing.
That's 3 strikeouts for this Hindsdale pitcher right there.
Yes. And we've only had 5 batters.
Yeah, he's throwing the ball very well. That pitch was called a ball outside. Looked like it had a little bit of movement to it too, Kent.
Come in there at a different angle, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It did. It's a little bit different to what we're used to seeing. Here's the pitch. There's a foul ball. Wyatt struck it very well, just didn't get around quite fast enough. It's going to take the count to 1-1. Wyatt's been hitting the ball very well. I know, Coach.
Good confidence builder right now before Wyatt to get a hit.
You got it. And again, that pitcher, when he rears back, that fastball comes in there pretty hard. That one was a little bit outside, so taking the count, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Wyatt's favorite favorite thing to eat is mac and cheese. So if you ever have Wyatt over your house, mac and cheese. Next pitch is a called strike.
Well, I think Wyatt has way too many nicknames to ever pick on one. So being he's my nephew, he gets called a lot of names. There's the pitch. It's high. Takes it to a full count. So Wyatt's up there battling right now, just looking for something he can work with.
If you ever want an interesting post-game interview, he's an interesting post-game interview.
Oh, I bet. I bet it's comical.
Yeah, that's right. You interviewed him after the district championship, didn't you, Steve?
I did. Can I say that modesty is not one of his characteristics? and not be too far off there?
No.
Exuding confidence is certainly a good trait. There's a hit.
Get that out of...
Okay, he calls it a foul ball. That was close. Wyatt staying alive here. That ball looked like it could have possibly been in play, but he did call it foul. So
looked like it was going to be an out, so we'll take that call.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
Yeah.
But
maybe that's the umpire's way of giving us one back here. I don't know. There's a high pitch. Wyatt Cassing battling hard, draws the walk. That's what we need. We've got to manufacture some runs here. So Wyatt's wheels on first base is certainly a good thing.
Bringing to the plate Cale Jackson.
There's left fielder, number 14, Cale Jackson.
One out. Score still 3-0 Hinsdale. Cale Jackson up to bat. Cale's had some key hits for us this year. Takes the first pitch, looked outside. The catcher had to really reach out there for it, but they went ahead and called it a strike.
His ball's got a big twist on the end of it.
Yeah, it's true. So
I'm thinking that was
maybe
carried
him out.
Yeah, carried him out.
1 ball, 1 strike. Second pitch is called a ball. It's high. Cale goes by the nickname The Log. He's hit some big hits this year.
Oh, he has. Journal Courier had some really good photos of him getting after that ball. It was cute.
Cale is a fun kid to be around. I just enjoy his personality, and great kid to have on the team. Counts 2-1. Wyatt Cassing on first. The pitch. It's popped way up. We'll see what happens here. Right fielder gets underneath it, makes the out. That's 2 outs now for Hinsdale. Once again, Cale Jackson putting the bat on the ball. That's been his thing. This Hinsdale defense is stepping up at this point.
Mike Cassing.
Michael Cassing up to bat here. First pitch is a swing and a miss.
I think he tipped that ball, Brad.
I believe you're right. Caught by the catcher. Michael's nicknamed Big Mike on this team. To his Uncle Aaron, he goes by Steve or Swimming Steve, or he's got several. There's a pass ball. Wyatt Cassing to second base. Good eye.
Been fortunate enough to have Michael spend the night at our house a few times, and I have to remember that because we like to cook these at our house. Michael's favorite food is ribs, so definitely hook him up with those sometime.
There's a good ball. It's hit well. Hit well. If he can leg it out, he's going to have to hustle. Michael Cassing on first base. Hit very sharply to the third baseman. Couldn't get a handle on it. He legs it out. So we got first and third here with 2 outs.
Batter will be right fielder number 10, Evan Howell.
Next batter's Evan Howell. And Evan has had some really key hits for us this year. I spoke a little bit last night about his injury this year that he's been battling all year, but hasn't seemed to affect his bat at all. There's a first pitch is a swing. He fouled it off. So he starts off with a strike. Runners first and second. This is an opportunity. So we go back to our keys of the game here. We got to try to manufacture some runs. Can't leave these guys on base. Well struck. And it's going to get past the shortstop. Michael Cassing makes it to second. Wyatt's at third. We got runners at all corners here, folks. 2 outs. Well struck.
This is what we needed, guys. This is perfect.
Yes, it is.
Those 2 outs, we got the top of the lineup coming up here. We got them calling timeout, putting a little bit of pressure on their side right now. So.
Love it. Love it.
And like we said earlier in the pregame, it don't matter where you're batting in the lineup, it's all the way through. And this is a perfect example. We get to the 6, 7, 8, 9, and boom, 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 hit after hit right there.
That's right.
Hey, and putting the bat on the ball.
Yeah.
Again, things happen.
That's exactly right. So bringing to the plate here, Carter Havens, our leadoff batter. 2 outs. Bases are loaded for Carter.
He usually sparks things off.
Yes, he
for
does.
Brown County.
Yes, he does.
There at the top.
Let's see what happens. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss.
Carter looked a little bit behind that ball there.
All right, 2 outs, folks. If you're just joining us, score 3-0. Bases loaded for Carter Havens. Takes the second pitch, called strike, hits the outside corner. Gonna have to protect it here.
One thing about these kids, Brad and Steve, is Kevin's got them really focused on 0-2 counts and battling and fighting everything. So if there's all the way through the whole team, that was one of the drills they do, knockout practice. Matthew was telling me he starts them off with an 0-2 count, and they have to put the ball in play and chase balls just till you get your pitch.
I like it. There's a ball well struck to the pitcher. He fumbles, recovers, and gets the out. Oh my goodness, that was close. Well struck right at the pitcher. For the 3rd out of the inning, folks. So we leave 3 runners stranded. Score is still 3-0. Hindsdale got out of a tough inning there, so we had an opportunity that just didn't work out. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with you, folks.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Cascom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all 3 today at 800-252-1799.
Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing hybrids and variants that promise the highest profit potential at harvest. Our crop specialists offer seed solutions and expert recommendations tailored to each grower's fields, utilizing cutting-edge productions from our highly respected brand lineup, helping you to maximize every acre. Contact your local Prairieland FS crop specialist today.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Welcome back here to Slater Field in Bourbonnais, and next Wyatt Casting still on the mound, bringing to the plate Caden. Caden is playing catcher for Hindsdale, and Wyatt's first pitch is on its way.
3-0, bottom of the 2nd inning. Hindsdale leading on the Cass Communications scoreboard over Brown County.
A lot of emotions that last inning, boy. We needed to manufacture some runs there. So,
well, I'll tell you, Kent, one thing we learned from that, we can play with these guys. I mean, we had the bases loaded, and like you said, there's no hole in our lineup. All these guys can put the bat on the ball, and I think that's got to help the confidence. Even though we didn't score, they know that we can get some guys on base here.
Ball just a little low.
That takes the count to Carter. 2-1. All right, so we are bottom of the 2nd inning here. Counts 2-1. The pitch from Wyatt Casting is just outside.
Note out here from Christy Down that says that our boys are doing amazing work for their age, and that is so true. And I want to add this comment. They're playing teams with populations multiple times.
Yeah, exactly.
100 times bigger than ours.
Yep, that's something we all have to keep in perspective. Wyatt walks the first batter here. So we've got a runner on first base.
Bringing Owen Sanderson to the plate.
All right. And Owen
Sanderson. Owen is ninth batter, playing left field. Sorry.
There's a well-struck ball. Evan Howe cannot get to it, but fields it and limits him to a base hit. So that ball was struck pretty well. He knocked it down. We got runners at first and second base, no outs. This Hindsdale team just continues to apply pressure. They put the bat on the ball.
Cam Lynn.
Brings to the top of the lineup here, Cam Lynn. Looks at the first pitch as a ball.
Carter'd like to catch a few of these guys sleeping here. He's quick out of that box catching, and I'd like to see him pick one of them off. This Runner on second's trying to get himself to third. I'd like to see Carter catch him.
Counts now 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, there's a strike call. We have got some great listeners out there. I just love to see the comments coming through. Kent, the most recent request here from I believe possibly Perry Wilkerson.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, wants us to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" here.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe in the 7th inning stretch we can talk about that, Kent.
Hey,
but hold on, Perry. I think we only play 6 innings.
you've heard that story, haven't you?
Why-
He requested it from me, and I said I'll sing it in the 7th inning stretch.
Perfect.
And Brown County tied up the ball game
Oh, that's right.
and ended up winning the ball game. We ended up playing 7 innings.
Hey, Wyatt
Strikeout.
Casting, as we're talking here, just struck out the batter. Got him swinging on a couple there. So we got 1 out,
Batters, the center
1
fielder,
runner,
number
1 base runner at
23,
second
Will
base.
Arndt.
Bringing to the plate Will Arndt. Will, the first scored a run first time up at bat.
There's a first pitch is. Uh-oh, what do we got? Infield fly.
Should have an
Got a
infield
tag.
fly
Got a
rule.
tag. Had an infield fly rule. We got.
No, he's
the batter
out.
is out. So we may have possibly 2 outs. Kent, why don't you take it here and explain this a little bit?
Well, there's
What's
an
going
infield
on?
fly rule, but the umpires have not clearly called it. I think they're kind of confused themselves, and now
The batter at the plate should be out.
should be out on the hit.
Less than
Automatically.
2 outs with runners at first and second.
I tell you who's got this is Connor Flynn, because he touched first base and he went to run into the dugout because that kid was off first, and
Yeah, that's right. That should be a force.
That should be a force at first. This should be 2 outs here. That should have been a double play.
And this may be the end of the inning, Ken, is what you're saying.
Yes.
If they make this call right.
3 outs.
Yes,
They call it.
good
That's
call.
all right.
Good call. Very good. So Brown County gets 3 outs. That's a big play and a big break for us, which is exactly what we needed. So we'll take a quick pause here for a quick commercial break. Be right back with you and talk to you in a few moments.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Casting Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them.
I'll let you go.
Well, welcome back to Slater Field here after a quick turn of events here with the Brown County 9-year All-Stars getting a what was a little bit of a controversial infield fly rule call, but they stuck with the call, and we had a double play, and we're getting ready to bat with Matt Boylan's going to be leading us off here. But yeah, that's what we needed.
Yeah, I think we didn't physically see infield fly called. You're supposed to throw your hands up, make it well called. But I think that's what they ended up calling there, and because the runner didn't retrace his steps
at first,
I think he was out because of that. And so, just really interesting.
It was, yeah. But like I said, O'Connor Flynn, he knew what was going on. He touched that base and threw that ball to the pit, rolled it to the pitcher's mouth, started walking off the field. He's like, "That's a double play, boys."
Great. We'll take it. We'll take it. Hey, while we're waiting for Matt Boylan to pop up here, I want to give a couple shout-outs to a couple guys and the crew there at the Brown County Fair. Everybody's getting set up for a big week. We're looking forward to having some great weather, it looks like, and I'm missing all the events and setup tonight for this. I'm glad to be up here and just really give a shout-out to those guys for all the work they do to get that grounds prepared. And Also, just want to give you a quick rundown of the schedule of events here in just a little bit. But for right now, we're going to go back to some action, and Matt Boylan's going to be up to bat for us.
Yeah, if anybody has a chance to go to the Brown County Fair this week, I highly recommend it. It's a great local county fair. Brad, is it second oldest in the state?
It is, second oldest. That is correct. And I believe it dates back to 1895. Now, I'm sure if Ed Teefe's listening, he can correct me on that because he knows all the dates for sure. Ruth and Ronnie McCaskill as well. All those guys just put in so much time out there to make it what it is. We've got a ball game going on here, though, so let's get back to the action. First pitch is a ball to Matt Boylan. Second pitch is a ball very high. So we got him ahead in the count here. 2 balls, no strikes.
Matt looks really relaxed at the plate. And
yes, he does.
Line drive to the shortstop.
Hit a rocket. Just hit a rocket, and the shortstop didn't have to flinch. Hit it right at him. Well struck ball. That's what we need. Just got to find the gaps. That's baseball.
That is.
Colin Dieterle up. He got caught looking his first time up. I bet that doesn't happen again.
I bet you're right.
Attack it.
Yep.
Now he knows that the umpire's got a bigger strike zone.
Yeah.
I can't. What's routinely been balls are now strikes tonight. I don't know what's going on here. We got something going on with the tournament director and the home plate umpire. But while we're talking here, let's catch up on a few more scores from today. The Oakland Athletics end up beating the Texas Rangers 6-5 in a close game there, and the Seattle Mariners beat the Detroit Tigers 3-2, and the Yankees beat the Red Sox. No, actually, it's in the top of the 8th right now, 9-4.
Oh wow!
Brad getting pat on the back for what he does at the fair. My favorite night.
What is it?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
Watching the local boys. A lot of the local boys pulling the tractor pull.
I agree. Yeah, you've got Mark Roberts in there and several others that'll be pulling on Wednesday night. United Pullers of America. The first pitch to Colin Dieterle is a swing and a miss.
And a side note there, Mark Roberts is leading in points.
Yeah.
In that pulling.
Not only in the UPA, but let's take it a step further. He's leading in points in the ITPA, which is monumental. So Mark has got a really good thing going. If you see him, give him a congratulations, because I'll tell you what, he's traveling all over the state to make these pulls, and I know it's a fun thing for him, and super proud of him. Hope he can keep that going. This is probably his biggest week he's got right here this week.
Like 5 pulls this week, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Was he at church this morning, Steve?
Yes, he was.
Oh, good for him. Yeah, brings another ball, brings the count to 3 balls and 1 strike.
Colin up here battling. That pitch was pretty low. Went ahead and called it a ball, so he's going to be looking for the right pitch here to do something with. It's in the dirt. All right, Colin Dieterle. We got a man on base. We got 1 out, so maybe we can make something happen this time around. Jack Sefton up to bat.
He got caught looking in the first, but again, Jack's got some key hits in this postseason.
Yeah.
Yes.
He sure has.
And you know what? Jack's also got a really good batting percentage this year, too. As I'm looking to my stat chart, Jack's batting about 325, so seems like those hits always come in an opportune time.
Jack is he's also a St. Louis Cardinal fan. His favorite player is Albert Pujols. Favorite TV show is Dude Perfect, and if you guys have never seen that show, I highly recommend it. Those guys are comical. And then Pray For Me is his favorite song by The Weeknd. So there's Jack's lineup on his profile. Got a timeout here by Hindsdale. The coach has brought his infield in, talking to him. Second base umpire's walking up there to try to break things up a little bit. Looks like we are going to have a pitching change.
Okay.
So with that, we're in the top half of the 3rd inning, and it's Hinsdale 3 and Brown County nothing on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back after this message.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611. York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Welcome back here to Slater Field as we get ready to go back into action here. The new pitcher for Hindsdale is Braden Jurgensen. I'm not sure what Braden's where he's at as far as pitches yet in this tournament, but he looks like he can throw a strike. And first pitch to Sefton is a ball.
And as we know, when we get into this loser bracket part here, pitching is key.
Yeah.
And so we don't know how much he's pitched already so far this week. And second pitch is a swing and a strike, makes it 1-1 with one out. Runners at Colin Dieterle at first base.
Here's a pitch. It's a strike, a swing and a miss by Jack Sefton. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Timing's probably going to be an issue here. This pitcher does seem to be a little bit slower, so
yeah, I noticed that too.
We're going to have to just wait for it here. Jack seemed to be a little bit out ahead of that one. There's a well-hit ball right up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. We got runners at first and second. Jack Sefton stepping up and delivering here. This is what we need, Ken. I'm telling you, I think this could be our inning.
Yeah, he struck that ball well. Matthew hit the ball. Hard hit line drive to shortstop. He caught it. Colin drew a walk, and Jack comes in with a liner up the middle. And now we got Connor up to the plate here, and you're exactly right. Let's put some runs on the board.
Connor Flynn up to bat. Runners first and second. Tries to lay down the bunt. It's called strike. Wasn't able to get back in time.
Connor's favorite sports person's Javier Baez. His favorite TV show's The Office, and I'd like to stop there, but I won't. His favorite sports team is the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, well, we won't hold it against him.
That's right.
The Flynn family, as
I know it.
One of the most diehard Cubs fan families in Mount Sterling.
Called strike, makes it 0-2.
I know Jeremy back in grade school, he always wore those Cubs hats too. So Steve gets him started at an early age. Called strike 2 on Connor Flynn. We've got an 0-2 count here. There's a pitch high. Called ball. Count 1-2. Runner still first and second. Got an opportunity here. Connor can figure out a way here. Connor loves to go opposite field, so I'd like to see him stick one out there right now. There's a well-hit ball to the shortstop. He bobbles, and it's a pass ball. Colin Dieterle's going to try to get back. Nope, they get him back to third base. Hey, we got runners on all corners again, folks, with one out. So again, a well-struck ball. This Hindsdale defense having a little bit of difficulty fielding these balls clean enough to make a play. So runners aggressively getting around the bases.
I would maybe consider, I was thinking about that when Colin was on second base there, about a courtesy runner for him with either like Brody or somebody that's got a little bit more speed, may be a good move here. But hopefully Wyatt can drive him in with no questions asked. First pitch for a strike, called strike.
Wyatt watches the first one go by there just to kind of get an idea, get some timing down on him here. That's a high pitch, so taking the count to 1-1.
Still 3-0 in the top half of the third inning.
Hopefully Wyatt can help himself here. There's a well-hit ball right to the third baseman. They try to get the force at home, and they do get it. Good play by Hindsdale to get that lead runner. So we've still got the bases loaded. 2 outs now. We've got Cale Jackson back up to bat.
Yeah, there's the left fielder, number 14.
Puts the ball in play. Up as a
Cale
5-2
Jackson.
for the out there by the third baseman for the second out of the inning, bringing up Cale. And Cale's another kid, Brad, like we talked about him. Once again, we have the bases loaded with 2 outs, and we have a good batter at the plate here, so we'll see what Cale can do with it.
That first pitch delivered. Catches him looking for a strike.
He hit a nice ball to right field back in the second inning. I'd like to see him do that again, only where somebody's not.
Cale has a way to put the ball in play. Fouls the second pitch off for an 0-2 count, so
now he's got to protect the plate.
Pitcher's out ahead of him here with 2 outs. Again, runners at all corners. We really need to manufacture some runs here. Yeah, just a bit outside.
That was a good pitch. That was good placement on that pitcher there. Cale did not bite, though.
Nope, tried to get him chasing it, but it wasn't happening. Oh, Cale Jackson takes a third strike swinging. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. So Brown County leaves 3 stranded. Score still 3-0 Hinsdale. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you, folks.
Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy carries a wide variety of home medical and durable medical equipment in their normal inventory. If you need something not in inventory, Moreland and Devitt has equipment available in their catalog that can be delivered to the store by the next day with no special fees or shipping charges. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location located inside IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of Routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
Steve Surratt, Brad Cassing, and Kent Boylan back with you on BC Hornet Sports as we head to the bottom half of the third inning. It's Hinsdale 3 and Brown County nothing. One of the keys to the game, guys, Brown County has at least 5 hits in this ball game, but they've stranded 7 runners and have a goose egg on the board because we can't get them home with less than 2 outs.
I know, that's killer. I mean, kudos to Hinsdale. They did make a good play there. Third baseman brought it home to save a run there, but you're exactly right. We need a key hit here to drive in at least 1 or 2 runs.
Yeah, we're 1 hit away from being in this ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just 1 key hit. We just need the timing to be there for us. But Wyatt Cassing back on the mound here for us. First pitch is a foul ball out of play. Connor Flynn chasing it, and chasing it well, which I'm thankful for. He is moving well on his feet again after taking that hit off his ankle bone there.
I have down the Judge got a base hit the last time and
he did.
Scored.
Yep, he scored for the second round of the game. Max Judge is up to bat.
Wyatt Cassing the pitch. Called strike. He likes that outside corner. This umpire has been consistent with that, Steve.
Absolutely, and I'd come right back there again.
Thanks for coming.
Just a little high there, makes it 1-2.
White's still throwing with good velocity. He looks good on the mound. He looks fluent. He's relaxed.
Very comfortable. Wow, you talk about relaxed. Gets Max Judge on a swing and a miss there.
That was their number 3 batter, guys.
Exactly. So struck him out.
His velocity had picked up, I think. And he coached him this summer. It seemed always to take him at least a good inning, and then you watch out. Here it comes.
Right fielder, number 14, Quinn Rooney.
I think Wyatt's getting settled in here. And as far as pitches go, Kent, well, I thought I had an accurate pitch count, but I obviously do not. There's a ground ball hit directly back at Wyatt, and that's over to the first baseman for another quick out. So Wyatt doing some good work here in this inning.
Quinn Rooney's out on the fielder's choice there to first base by Wyatt.
2 down. Third inning starting off well on their number 3 and 4 hitters, Kent. This is big, getting around those guys, because we watched them yesterday against Bourbonnais, and those hitters, especially Max Judge, he put it deep about every time he was up to bat. So first pitch here, number 28, Wyatt.
Luke McLaughlin.
Wyatt delivers a strike, swing and a miss. He's grooving. There's a ball in the dirt. Counts 1-1. 2 outs. Bottom of the third.
Nice stop by Carter there.
There's a pop up. Meyer Maxwell makes the
Wow, what a catch by Meyer.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. That was a nice diving catch.
Dove for it.
The kids are all around him. Way to go, Meyer.
Oh, man.
That's highlight film, KHQA.
Yeah.
The week kind of stuff right
That
there.
was, whoo.
That was great. Folks, I wish all you at home could have seen that. Meyer Maxwell makes a great diving catch for the third out of the inning. All the Brown County players go out to congratulate him, and that's what this is all about. I think we can really build off of this right now and use this momentum in our favor, because that's one of our best defensive innings we've had in this tournament. So
3 up, 3 down.
You got it. So Wyatt's grooving. Brown
6
County
pitches.
Hornets. I love it. We'll be right back, folks.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Now, welcome back here to Slater Field, people from Brown County. I tell you what, the fans, this crowd is still buzzing over that catch by Meyer Maxwell, and I wish you guys could have seen that at home. That was definitely a top 10 play from him there this evening.
Yeah, and Kent, we were talking about there at the break, but that umpire was right on top of that play, and Meyer came up with the ball, and no doubt about it, it was an out. So,
I want to thank all of our listeners out there. We don't always see everybody that's out there, but I know we've got well over 100 known listeners out there. I want to thank Greg Ward out there and Jeff Smits out listening to it, Martha Blakely, and a lot of our regulars out there, Nick Hindiker.
Got Henry Ingram up to bat now, and it takes the first pitch to the ball. Second one is a swing and a miss.
Good cut, though. Henry takes a good swing at this one. So counts 1-1. Top of the fourth inning. Score still 3-0.
Timeout called here. I'm not sure. Did you guys see what happened?
Well, the catcher asked for the umpire to take a look at it. So I'm not for sure. Kevin is giving him some advice. Maybe did he square around to bunt there?
No, he swung and missed, but I'm wondering if he didn't hit the catcher's mitt maybe.
Well, if he's hit the catcher's mitt, then that's interference, correct?
Yeah.
So
and he should get to take the base, but Hindsdale's coach was asking for something more than Kevin here.
Henry steps back up. Looks like we've still got to count 1-1. Steve, were you able to tell what occurred?
No, I have not a clue.
Okay. Well,
we can ask Kevin on his way by.
Yep, we'll get you an answer on that one, folks. Here's the pitch. Henry Ingram pops one very high to the second baseman. He gets under it, makes the play. Well struck ball by Henry Ingram for 1 out.
So that'll be the second out of the inning now, Brad.
I'm getting behind.
No, that's 1 out. I'm sorry. That
okay.
is 1 out.
All right,
I'm
1
behind.
out. All right, Meyer Maxwell up to bat, the man who makes the play out here. So let's see if Meyer can do it at the plate. Strong kid is Meyer. Good hitter. Meyer's been swinging the bat well this year. Takes the first pitch as a swing and a miss.
He was right, Steve. It'd be a lot easier if they'd help report these substitutes to us.
Yeah, we got mandatory play. We talked about it a little bit last night. Meyer takes the pitch. Here's counts 1-2, I believe. There's a foul ball. Still count 1-2. Meyer's right there with him. All right. Meyer's nicknamed Twinkle Toes. There's a well-struck ball over the second baseman's extended arms. Meyer Maxwell delivers for us. A base hit. Well struck. So that's the way we need to start it off. Here we go.
We are hitting this ball a ton, guys.
Yes, we are. Carter Havens up to bat. We're at the top of the lineup again, so here we go again.
This sounds like runs right here.
It does. 1 out.
Feels like it.
Carter Havens.
Here we go.
We put some sting on that ball.
Their coach is maybe getting a little concerned here. I think he's going to come out and visit his pitcher.
All right, we got a visitor from their coach coming out to talk to their pitcher here. This is pretty big. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change.
With that, we'll take a quick station break. We're at the top of the 4th inning. It's Hinsdale 3, Brown County nothing on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, has been serving the Brown County and surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices, and dignity given to each and every family that they serve in their time of need. For more information, call Hendricker Funeral Home at 773-3362 or on the web at HendrickerFuneralHome.com.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments, the Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Well, welcome back here to Slater Field. There was a pitching change where Hinsdale's bringing in this kid's last name is Judge, Max Judge, and he is throwing the ball with more velocity than we've been seeing. But who knows? I think our top of our lineup, especially all the way through, probably Kevin throws hard during practice. So these boys, he's just throwing a hard fastball here. So
yep, big kid, a big pitcher. But like you said, Ken, I mean, all season long, these teams, our 9-10s at home, been hitting against one another, and between Matt Boylan and Colin Dieterle and Wyatt, we've got some hard pitchers. So I think the top of the order is going to like this, and we'll see what happens. We're about to get the first pitcher to our leadoff batter, Carter Havens.
Carter's taking some calls from Coach Kevin at third base here. He steps back into the box.
Carter Big Dog Havens, Kent, as he goes with his buddies. First pitch is a ball in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. This could be a big inning, big 4th inning for us. We need it to be right now.
Turned out to be a beautiful evening up here, guys.
Oh, you couldn't ask for a better night for a ball game.
Nope. We've got a little breeze. We're not sitting in Beardstown with the mosquitoes biting our ankles up, so it's a beautiful evening. Counts 2-0. There's a pitch. That looked like a strike. Right down the middle. Carter watches it go by. 2-1. Carter's going to try to get him dialed in here. Wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a bunt with Carter's speed, but haven't had 2 yet tonight. That pitch was outside, so count goes 3-1.
I think Kevin wants to see what this kid's got before he makes any major decisions here.
Makes sense. Count 3-1. Still 1 out. Meyer Maxwell on first base. The pitch. Is this strike? Called strike. That's strike 2. Full count.
None of that over there, no more.
And we got a full count. One out. Full count.
All right, Carter's battling up here.
I told you.
And that pitch is way high. Carter's going to go to first base.
Great at bat.
Yes, perfect at bat. Got runners at first and second, and guess who's up, Kent?
Yeah, Matthew Boylan.
Matt Boylan, that's the guy we want, the big donkey, up to bat. Matt's been hitting the ball well all year, so let's hope we can do it right here. Runners on first and second. There's a ball outside. Pitch looked really close.
Ooh, yeah, I'd have been swinging.
Yep. Matt is batting an even .500 this year, so See what he can do.
Need a base hit.
Yep. Base hit, get a run. There's a called strike.
Almost the way these kids are batting them. Maybe Kevin's got them seeing a strike first, maybe. I'm not sure. He wasn't even.
No, he really wasn't engaged on that one, was he? Yeah. Good swing, good pitch. Matt swings and misses, takes the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He was behind on that one, so he's going to have to speed it up a little bit.
Have you seen any off speed out of this
No,
pitcher yet?
nothing but hard.
Straightforward.
Yep.
Hard fastballs.
High. He gets it popped up. Catcher tries to make a play. It's fair. Matt needs to run.
Say what?
What have we got going on?
That did not hit Matthew. He was
They're going to ask for. He was inside the line, guys.
He was in foul territory. He cannot make that call.
All right. He's going to go over and try to explain this to the coach. Steve or Kent, I'm going to have you explain to me.
Well, I thought initially, Kent, he ran inside the line in fair territory.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then he's out.
So right here in the batter's box, by the time he got there close to you, he was back on the other side of the line. But yeah, he's got to go outside the rail there. The catcher has to be able to make that play.
Sure, and that's a bang play. So I'm sure that the home plate umpire did ask for a little bit of assistance from the first base umpire, and they called him out. I'm sure they'll stick with that play, or that call, as they have. And I think Colin's stepping in plate, and hey, Colin's got 2 runners on base. Let's drive them in.
Still got a runner in scoring position. 2 down. Runners first and second. Colin Dieterle up to bat. First pitch is outside.
Yeah, when I looked at his first couple of pitches, they were out in front of the plate.
Okay, that makes sense.
The hardest part about that play right there would be explaining it to Matthew why he was called out, probably.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yep.
Then we got a 1 ball, no strike count here to Colin. Called strike, outside corner, bringing the count to 1-1. 2 outs here again with Hinsdale leading 3-0 at the top of the 4th.
There's a pitch outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And my thing, I'm not recollecting. Was there contact of any kind? Between him and the catcher?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there was.
That's automatic.
Yep, they did.
Yep.
They did.
Yeah, I missed that part. I was looking at where he was running, but yeah, if they made contact, that is interference. He's got to.
Ooh, good swing.
Hey, that's the same way it is on the base pass. If you make that contact, it's automatically an out.
Kudos to their catcher. He was out of there.
Jetted out.
I mean, boom. He was all over that.
Yep, and he knew the call too. He was trying to get the ump's attention. So counts 2-2. Colin Dieterle sees a ball in the dirt, so that takes it to a full count. Runners will advance. We got runners second and third, 2 outs, and our big stick up to bat. So Colin Dieterle got a couple sitting out there. So maybe we can find a gap here, guys, with the full count. This is a big pitch. Their pitcher knows it. He steps off and
taking a breather,
taking a deep breath. Yep. Colin Dieterle, full count, 2 outs. The pitch in the dirt. Colin's going to walk, so we've got the bases loaded for the 3rd inning in a row with 2 outs. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
All right, so let's see what can happen here. Who we got up, Connor?
No, I think it's to be Jack Sefton.
Jack Sefton, that's right. Jack Sefton with a base hit, correct, up the middle last time, Steve?
That would be...
yes, he did.
Base hit up the middle, yep.
So here we go. Their coach out to talk to the pitcher. Guys, this has been an exciting game.
Yeah.
It really has. I mean, we haven't got the runs on the board yet, but we're right there, so maybe this is going to be it.
And we kept them on edge.
Yeah.
And when you play on edge long enough, guess what? Something's going to break.
You got it. Brock County fans talking him up.
Chase the high fastball, but you can't say much. Major leaguers can't lay off of the high fastball.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
That's
the
hard.
kid's anxious. He's ready to hit the ball.
He is. He wants to get these runners in. Another high pitch. I think they've instructed this pitcher to see if he'll chase a couple. Counts now 1-1. Jack lays off that one. Jack's a disciplined hitter. The pitch, right outside, just a bit outside, as they say in Major League. Correct, Kent?
That's correct.
Can't get enough of that one.
2-1.
There's a pitch right down the middle, a swing and a miss by Jack Sefton. So Takes the count to 2-2.
Deuces are wild.
Yep, Jack's going to have to protect here.
He's ready to go, though,
Yep.
man. He's ready to hit that ball. He's in
ready.
there.
Yep, Jack has a lot of confidence. I coached him this year with Ethan, and he had it all year. There's the changeup. Wow, took that one.
Good call.
Yep, it was. That pitch came across the plate high. Full count. This is a big pitch. Once again, bases loaded, 2 outs. Hindsdale up 3-0.
Something I noticed they're doing now is that pitcher's getting his calls from the dugout, and they can't do that.
In the
Hey,
dirt.
we'll take it.
Walks the run here, folks. So we've got a score 3-1. Meyer Maxwell crosses the plate for the first run of the game. I think that pitch he just lost control of it. So Brown County on the board, 3-1.
Coming to the plate, number 3.
All right, Connor Flynn now up to bat.
Big gap in left center.
And that's where he likes to go.
It is.
That is where he likes to go.
Connor's pumped up here. He's stepping in the plate.
Yep, he's ready to make it happen.
Bat's wiggling. He's ready to hit the ball.
Let's do this one for Sister Claire at home, Connor.
There you go.
First pitch is the ball inside.
Here we go. This is the pitch. Is high. Takes the count 2-0.
Judge is fighting for control here.
Yep,
he is.
He hasn't found a groove yet since he's been in the ball game. We're talking 3 base on balls since he's been
correct. In. There's a pitch inside. Take it 3-0. 3 straight balls from Max Judge. Connor Flynn.
I tell you what, I'm almost taking 2 pitches here.
Oh,
the reason being is because there's nothing more down to a pitcher than to walk somebody.
Ooh, and hits him. Again. Connor Flynn takes another one off the kneecap, which will score a second run.
I'd like to ask the umpire to hit the bat there. Sorry, I had to throw that one in.
I appreciate that, Kent. Oh, boy. Hey, we'll take them, folks. Connor Flynn's getting a big cheer from the BC fans. That's what we need. We'll see if he needs a courtesy runner here.
I would use that special runner.
Yep. Kent or Steve, we've got 2 options, right? We've got a courtesy runner and we've got a pinch runner. Is that correct?
They'll have a courtesy runner here. I don't think there won't be a pitch runner because he don't have nobody he's married to. So this would have to be a courtesy runner at this point.
Okay. And you get 2 of those per game.
Game. Yep.
All right.
Bringing up to a very smiling and happy Wyatt Casting walking by the announcer booth here.
And look at this. We got a 3-2 ball game.
3-2 ball game, guys. So we got a good one here in Bourbonnais. Max Judge is going to stay in the game. Base is still loaded for Wyatt Casting, so let's see if he can help his cause here tonight. I know he can. Maybe he'll do one for Grandma Carolyn at home here tonight.
Looks like there's some discussion going on back here at the announcer's booth with the tournament director on how Kevin wants to play Connor's hit by the pitch, but he did end up putting Michael Casting in to run for him at first base.
Number 4.
All right.
Note from our buddy Dane out there. Way to go, Kent, for being a little feisty in the broadcast there.
I'll tell you, that's the most difficult part about
and
a broadcast.
And you got smiley faces from Greg Ward out there, too. So
good stuff. Keep it up, Kent. All right, it's getting fun up here in Bourbonnais, guys. 3-2. First pitch is a strike.
Yeah, Kevin's definitely got them taking the first strike.
Yep. He's there.
He hasn't proved he can throw strikes.
No, he hasn't.
There's a swing and a miss. It's all right. Wyatt, as we've talked about all season long, he's a 2-strike hitter. Kid finds a way to protect the plate. So let's see if he can do it here. The pitch. Off speed.
Hit him.
Wow, Wyatt. Where's one for the Brown County Hornets? So there you go.
Now we got a tie ball game.
Yeah.
3-3. Like that, we're back in this ball game. 3-3. Top of the 4th as the 3rd run of this inning. And we've had 2 hit by pitches and 3 base on balls. Just 1 hit and scored 3 runs in this inning so far. And brings up Brody Phelps, but I think that's going to be all for Mr. Judge on the mound, and we're going to have a new pitcher.
Well, not the exact way to get the runs that we were thinking, but hey, we'll take it. It's 3-3, and these guys are working hard for it. Wyatt's already got it shook off, and ready to get around the bases. So we are going to have a pitching change.
Okay, I got a question for you here. Catching and pitching, you have to be replaced by what inning?
The catcher cannot
after the third or fourth inning, Ken.
Well, he cannot catch one pitch in the fourth inning.
He just caught.
And he is going into the dugout to put his hat on.
Okay. Is he going to the mound or going someplace else?
We're going to find out. Looks like number 22 is headed to the mound.
He can't pitch.
Is Kevin talking to him? I'm sure he is. Kevin knows these rules better than anybody.
I don't think he is.
So after the fourth.
Was that the same catcher the whole game, Steve?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. That's just it. He may have caught, he may not caught the third.
Let's take
first
a look.
Inning or something.
Yeah, a lot of rules. That,
no, he's a sub. That's Graham
Bott. Okay.
Graham Bott. So he did not start the game. So that's only with the start 3 innings, though, behind the plate.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break while we sort out a few subs and figure out.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the areas. Small groups called huddles meet regularly in our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County Schools.
Welcome back here to Slater Field with the tie ball game now as the Brown County All-Stars have tied this up by numerous hit-by pitches, 3-3. At the plate now is Brody Phelps, takes the first pitch, has a called strike, and they've got a new pitcher in the ball game, number 22, and it was Graham Brandt. So
just to bring you back up to speed here, we got full bases loaded here. Wyatt on first, Michael Cassing on second. Third base is Sefton. Phelps swings and misses, so we got an 0-2 count. He's going to have to protect here. Brody sticks Phelps, as his buddies call him. He's got a big pitch coming up here, so let's see what happens. It's an off-speed pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch was close. Brody takes a deep breath. Base hit here is going to put us ahead, so let's see what happens.
I'm sure Kevin will be pushing the envelope with Wyatt, or he's at third base.
Let's get a pass here. That pitch is outside. 2-2. Yep, we've got Jack Sefton on third. So
pass ball, watch out.
Yep, we got a fast kid, fast runner. This could be the go-ahead if we can just get something by the catcher. There's the pitch, almost hits Brody. It's inside. Call the ball. So we got a full count. Again, bases loaded, 2 outs. Score's tied 3-3. Big pitch. It's high.
Ball 4. That was the 9th batter of this inning. Brown County scored 4 runs on just 1 hit. And that puts Jack Sefton across the plate. Brown County takes the lead for the first time, 4-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard, guys.
Love it. Got the lead, so finding a way, just like it's been all year. Henry Ingram up to bat, takes the first pitch, ball, it's high.
He's messed up my score sheet.
Yeah, mine too, that's what I'm fixing.
A lot of subs.
Yeah, he's getting back for the second time this inning, so
yep.
Here we go.
Ooh. A little late.
Yep, pitch was outside. Henry a little indecisive, but swing and a miss.
Henry saying, watch the ball.
Yep, Henry
put the bat. Didn't he fly out to second
base?
Yeah, he
did. He put the ball, put the bat right on it.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Good looking swing.
Yeah, it was. His timing was much better on that one.
Now we hit.
Yep, now we go. Henry's got to protect. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 9-year-old Henry Ingram. There's a pitch.
Ball gets away. In comes the runner.
Michael Casson trying to score.
Safe.
He's safe at home, folks. That takes it 5-3. Michael got a good jump on that pass ball. Score 5-3. Brown County All-Stars. Still 2 outs. That's one of just not too many pass balls tonight, guys.
No, there's not been. I knew with 2 outs in this inning here, Kevin would probably be pushing it quite a bit, making sure we at least had a play at the plate here, and we got lucky, and he scored. So that does bring it 5-3, and we're gonna have another timeout here by the Hinsdale coach to come out and.
Is this a third visit?
New pitcher.
New pitcher. Yep, so that starts all over.
Yeah.
So we've got 5-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Top of the 4th. At third, we got Wyatt Cassing. At second, we have Brody Phelps, and he's just going to talk to him for a second. And or do we have a new pitch? Nope, same pitcher. He's just going to talk to him for a second.
I think
so we'll keep it right here.
Calm him down. Counts 2-2. We're going to be right back with the action here. Henry Ingram is up to bat. Still 2 outs. Runners in second and third. So still a couple more. Been a big inning here. This 4th inning for the Brown County All-Stars. Pitch is high.
Full count.
Full
and what
count.
Our pregame, what did we say? Walks equal
runs. You got it. All right, Henry is battling up here. Full count. We'll see what happens. Here's the pitch. Is a strike.
And he knew it.
He knew it.
Yep. He did.
Pitcher ran off. So great inning for the Brown County Hornets. These boys got a good thing going here. So we will take a quick commercial break. Brown County Hornets score 5 in that inning. So take the lead 5-3. Be right back with you.
Of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the areas. Small groups called huddles meet regularly in our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County schools to support coaches and athletes. Jack Hull, longtime radio broadcaster and sports official, is serving with Julie and Todd throughout the Western Illinois region. We need your support as boosters, first in prayer and also with your financial monthly support. You can help us strengthen the huddles in your schools. Contact us at westernilfca.org to find out more and get our contact information. Won't you join us in lifting Jesus Christ up in our schools, athletes, coaches, and communities? Go to westernilfca.org or email me at jhull@fca.org. Get involved in FCA for your youth today.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Cascom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all 3 today at 800-252-1799.
Steve Surratt, Kent Boylan, and Brad Cassing back with you as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is Brown County 5 and Hinsdale 3 as Kent's about ready to wear his armrest out over there, twisting and turning it over there with the excitement.
Yeah, I am. And Brad had to take a quick relief here and get up and stretch his legs and go talk to a few people about that last inning. But what an exciting inning. Hey, we're ahead in the ball game now.
I don't know about you, Kent, but I'm having fun.
Yeah, this is actually a ball doing this.
Here we go.
Here's the pitch. There's a pop-up to Connor. It's going to go foul. Almost made a play on that, looked like, Kent.
He did, yep. He almost had the ball. This is Braden Ferguson, and Braden is batting. He's batting. Where's he at? He is batting 6th in the lineup, and the next pitch from Wyatt is a swing and a miss.
Nice. Way to jump out ahead of him here. Wyatt's really starting to groove. This he's not showing any signs of slowing down here. So we're out in front, 0-2.
You know where Wyatt's at in pitch count, Brad?
Well, I can check for you. There's
Popped
a
up
pop
into right
fly
field.
out to the right fielder. Can't make a play, but keeps it in front. Who's the right fielder out there?
Is that Henry? No.
Can't tell.
They moved him around on us.
I cannot tell who that is, but we do have a base hit. Outfielder did a good job of keeping it in front.
Maybe your game changer's got it.
Yep.
Number 21, Grayson Alicia.
Bringing up number 21, Grayson Alicia, next at bat. Pops it up in the infield here.
Oh.
Popped up to Connor Flynn. Just must have lost it in the lights or something.
Okay. All right, here I go again, guys.
Is that a foul ball or a fair ball?
That was a fair ball. Hit in the infield. Seemingly routine fly ball with first base occupied.
Well, it's got to be first and second.
First and second.
Yeah,
okay.
for an infield fly.
Easy rule, hard to remember.
Yeah, without a doubt. So we've got runners first and second. No outs. There's another pop-up. See if Connor can chase this one down. He's getting some action. He cannot. That's a foul ball.
These lights are awful low here on the infield. I don't know if that's giving him a problem or what.
There's something about that. That's 3 balls in a row, but the best, he needs to just shake this off right now and get over it and put it behind him.
Wyatt's ahead of him. He's throwing strikes. This defense can knock these down. There's a ball. That's going to be a play. Wyatt going to make a play on it. He is safe at first base.
That's a close play at first, too, there.
It sure was. So we got the bases loaded here.
I hate those swinging bunts, guys.
Yeah, that was just a miss hit, but put the ball in play. So that's a tough one for the pitcher to make. Got no outs, bases loaded. Hindsdale quickly jumping back out here. So
infield fly rule will be in effect here, Steve, if they happen to pop one up. It's bringing up their number 9 batter, number 22, the kid pitching, I think, right?
Yep. Sanderson, yep.
It is. First pitch is a called strike.
Wyatt is definitely doing his job out there tonight, guys.
Yes, he is. Keeps delivering strikes, so he's still grooving. Let's let this defense go to work here. Swing and a miss.
Let's get a strikeout right now to help up this cause right here.
Yep. Pitcher took a big cut at that one, but just wasn't even close. And another swing and a miss, strike 3. Wyatt continues to just throw strikes.
We've done it before. I've seen this team do it. Let's turn a double play right here.
Yeah,
no
one
doubt.
out in the inning and bases are loaded. That's one up the middle.
I wouldn't mind seeing a 1-2-3 double play right here.
Yep, I'll tell you, get it out there to Colin or Carter there.
Or I'm saying right back to pitcher.
Yeah. There's a ball struck to Connor, and he makes the play.
All right.
There we go. He gets a chance to catch
They
it.
did call infield fly there. They got that one correct.
Okay. 2 outs. So Brown County.
That was the top of the order there, guys.
It was. Wow, this is big.
Art, the second place hitter, if I'm right here.
Yes, that's what I've got, Steve.
He got called out on an infield fly. His last at bat, he's had a single and scored.
That pitch just a little outside, called ball.
They've got Sefton in catching now. I'm assuming that's just in case they needed Carter Havens to come in and pitch and move Matt to third and Carter's at second.
The pitch, a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's finding they're swinging at that high fastball, and he keeps bringing it.
Yep, just can't seem to catch up to it. Wyatt is throwing well tonight. Kent, you asked for that pitch count earlier, and I'm still not able to find that. We got a foul ball right back at us here.
I'd caught it if the fence hadn't been there.
Think you could have made that play, Steve?
Yeah.
All right.
Bringing the count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Brown County still has the lead, 5-3. Brown County infielders are pumping him up.
2 outs, big pitch here.
Reach back and grab something here, Wyatt, and put him in the books.
He didn't go for that. That's a little too high.
I like it. I like where his head's at, though. Tried to get him to chase one.
Deuces are wild. 2-2 count. 2 outs in the inning.
Yep, another one outside.
Couldn't get him to go for that one. Don't lose him here.
All right, full count. Hinsdale with the bases loaded. The pitch.
Strike three. Nope.
It's in play. We got a ball in play. We see if they can make it. Little miscommunication there at first base. We got to play it home, and he is out.
Yes, great play, boys.
Scored 1 run on us.
Wow.
Runner scored from third base. That's going to be a base hit.
Yep.
An RBI.
Yep, base hit RBI. Had a bobble at first. The runner was safe, but they tried to get an additional run and made a play at the plate. Now we've got a umpires conference out the middle of the field, so who knows what rule we're going to get this time.
Yeah, I don't know what they're even talking about here. The call was made, and it looked clearly to me like he was out.
Yeah, I think
they're trying to say he was blocking the plate. It's the only thing I can think of they'd be talking about right now, but it was a bang-bang play.
I think we got 3 outs, but we're going to keep you with us here, folks, until we can get a decision from these umpires. Again, we're about to twist the...
They're talking too long. I don't know if this is going to come out in our favor here, the way they're discussing this.
Right.
That's the only thing I can think of that they'd even be remotely talking about, is if Jack was blocking the plate there on that throw home.
Had more conferences and meetings in this game than looking to the president and the panel before the Senate.
I know.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they're still talking it over here. So, score as it stands, currently we're at 5 runs, Brown County, and Hindsdale at 4. Our players are in their dugout. Hinsdale's still hanging out.
We hate to leave you guys at all right now with the,
This is big. This is a big call.
If it stands, it's a 5-4 ball game. If it doesn't stand, it's a 5-5.
It's tied. Yep. If it doesn't stand, we got a tie game.
They got the bases loaded with 2 outs.
And again, we're going on a couple minutes here, them discussing this. So I know the Brown County fans are not going to like it if this gets overcalled here, or overturned, I'm sorry. We're about to get a call. Kent, you want to listen to that?
Yeah, I'll take my headset now there. Take the headset off and listen here.
Okay, he's calling the managers out. Wow. Maybe he wants their opinion, Kent. What do you think?
This is.
I have never seen anything like this in my whole 2 games of broadcasting, Steve.
Yeah. They're calling the managers out, talking to them. We'll see how Kevin does with this. I have a feeling this is not going to go our way. But for the second base umpire to make this call at second base, I don't get this.
I'm not for sure.
We hate to have so much dead time here on the air, but we're trying to listen to what's going on here and the explanation as to what they're talking about. So
see if AJ knows what.
Yeah, we're about to have a decision here.
AJ's coming in. He'll fill us in here.
Coach Casting coming up.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right, Kent. Go
All
ahead.
right, great. So that was not anywhere close to what we thought it was. They was trying to determine whether the runner on second base left the base early or not, and I think they ended up just go ahead and sticking with the call. The batter's out, and
they're saying the official score. The run comes off the board because he left early,
and the run will come off the board.
So, folks, that's the best case scenario we could have hoped for. We are now back to 5-3. So Brown County gets the 3rd out. We are still up 5-3. So we escaped that inning, giving up no runs with the bases loaded. So pretty big break for Brown County here, and we will. Got any other comments on that?
Let's go to a quick commercial break.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with you.
It's been our legacy year after year, and we're proud of our heritage. At Prairieland FS, our focus has been on improving growers' profitability by developing leading products and services to advance operations. Year after year, we've been committed to pointing the way forward because we know that opportunity lies around the next corner and not behind the last one. So visit prairielandfs.com and let's get you headed towards your next success. FS, bringing you what's next.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
When it comes
Steve Surratt, Kent Boylan, And Brad Cassing back with you as we head to the top of the 5th inning. It's Brown County 5 and Hindsdale 3. What we were talking about, and we talked early in this ball game, I think pregame or in the 1st inning, these umpires have been watching and calling people leaving the base early. And the call there was a runner left third base too early. So that was the 3rd out and no run scores.
Yeah, best case scenario for us. And I know we mentioned it as we were watching this earlier game. This same crew made 2 or 3 calls on the previous game for those runners taking off early. So obviously that flag had been thrown, and that was the last thing I was expecting. So best case scenario for the Brown County Hornets All-Star team here to erase that run and get that 3rd out. So.
Yeah, I way prejudged that, and I shouldn't have, but I did. I did not like how the conference was going down there at the pitcher's mound, and it really worked to our advantage.
So far in this ball game, though, Kent, things have not went our favor when it's been in a conference. So I don't know you jumped off too big a cliff there. I mean, with the way things have been going so far. But Brown County definitely back in, and we're seeing this team's character starting to come back out again.
We are, yep. And right now we're going to lead off in the 9-hole with Meyer Maxwell coming up. And that last at bat, he had a really nice hit out to the in between right center, and he'll be up to bat first here. And now we're back to some type of discussion back here with the tournament director. So,
see, Beheimer says we finally got a break. Yes, we did. All right. Meyer Maxwell, didn't he start everything off?
He did.
Well, got a base hit.
He did,
He was the second batter in the inning and started out with a base hit and scored in the last inning.
All right, here's the pitch. Called strike. Caught the outside corner.
Nice frame job by the catcher there, too.
Give him credit. Not for sure where he's setting up on that plate, but nevertheless, a good pitch. Meyer saw it. There's a ball in the dirt. That's going to be...
Well, if that pitch is an indication, he's setting up right on the outside corner because he didn't move his glove other than down to get that ball.
Yep. Counts 1-1. Top of the 5th inning. There's a well-struck
base hit for
over the second baseman's head. Meyer Maxwell starting off the inning with a base hit. Well struck. Brown County fans are starting to, well, not starting to have fun. They've been having fun all night. So let's keep this thing going. Top of the order up here, Carter Havens. Again, we've said it I don't know how many times, but there are not holes in
there's not.
in this lineup, and Meyer batting 9th has proven that.
0 for 2 on the night with a base on balls, but he's hit the ball the other 2 times, once to the shortstop and once back to the pitcher, fouls the first pitch off.
Carter Havens here takes a nice cut at this first pitch, and you can tell he's wanting to be aggressive. These kids they've got the momentum, so we'll see what the big dog can do here. Here's a pitch. He squares around the bunt, pops it off foul.
Good idea.
Yep. Right idea, trying to advance that runner.
Catch him sleeping. And this pitcher here, he's throwing strikes. His velocity isn't what the other one was, but he is getting some strikes in there. And Steve, if you're yawning already, you got a long drive home, buddy.
I know.
You know, I just looked down at the clock, and it's 9:45. I mean, we're just getting warmed up.
I feel like my wife when she's sitting in a recliner next
There's
to me.
There's a pop-up infield. It's going to drop, folks. It drops.
I bet they're going to force out
at second. Yep, Meyer did the only thing he could do there in that situation. High pop fly. Get the force out at second, so Hinsdale gets the first out.
You're not going to make a force out 8-6 very often.
No, I was trying to look at how to do that, and I seen that.
I'm glad you guys can keep the book.
Now batting number 13, Matt Boylan.
All right,
Matt Boylan on the night. Let's see. He's got a base hit, popped up to the short, or line drive.
Oh, well struck.
In the gap.
Yep. Man,
they got that ball in quick, didn't they?
Matt just roped that one to the left fielder for a base hit. So we got runners first and second.
I was just going to say, he got a base hit. He hit a hard liner to the shortstop, and then got called out on that interference call in the last inning.
Yeah, that's right. Matt's having a great game.
Well, let's see what Colin Dieterle's done tonight. Struck out, base on balls, base on balls. Well, boys, I think he's overdue.
Yeah.
Well overdue, yep.
You're not going to keep that dog pinned up very long.
No, you're not. The big bingo
Popped out into
pops
right
up
field.
to right field. We'll see what we've got. It is caught. All right. Right fielder catches it, so he puts the bat on the ball. Well hit. Good defense. Good defense. So we got 2 down. Runners at first and second.
Did you guys happen to notice that right fielder has left-handed his throw to third base there? Anybody notice that? He threw
Good
that.
throw.
Oh boy!
On a rope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
I watched them in warm-ups, and all these outfielders are pretty strong arms. Here's the pitch to Jack Sefton. It must have caught the outside corner for a strike. Pitcher calls time here. They want to talk it over, the pitcher and the catcher.
I love how everybody's learned from the major leaguers that you got to put the glove over your mouth when you go out there and talk. Do you see the umpire, the second base umpire, when they came in, he had his hat over his mouth.
Not one of my keys in life is being a lip reader. I'm not very good at that.
Swing at the high fastball. He misses. That'll be 0-2. 2 outs. Brown County up 5-3 with runners at first and second here in the top of the 5th.
Jack's going to have to protect here. It's an off-speed pitch.
Gets away. The runners are going to move up to second and third.
All right. So we got a 1-2 count. Carter Havens on third. Matt Boylan on second. 2 of our faster base runners. So, hey, let's hope for a pass ball here or a base hit. Even better, right?
Jack's due.
Here we go, Jack. A swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So, Brown County, Jack Sefton goes down swinging. Score still Brown County 3, Brown County 5, Hindsdale 3. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you.
Comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Welcome back here to Slater Field up here in Bourbonnais with the Brown County All-Star 9 and 10-year-old boys leading by the score of 5-3. Wyatt Cassing still on the mound, and we just found out that Wyatt has 73 pitches. So with the Lily Gruel, he's going to have probably this batter here, and that'll be his last batter for the evening.
Now I'm saying he's get 2 more.
That'd be
great.
great.
Get an out on the first pitch. You're going to get an out on the second pitch.
Let's go with that. I like where your head's at, Steve. Yeah, that'd be great. No, let's give Wyatt just quickly here on his efforts tonight. I just that kid, he's had some tough innings and he's battled his way through it. And you know, earlier in the season he had a couple games where you know just mentally couldn't work through that. But you can see the growth in Wyatt in this game right here because he's got himself calmed down and he has pitched one heck of a game. Very proud of his efforts so far. So Max Judge up to bat here. Their number 3 hitter is going to hit one sharply down the third base line. Matt Boylan up, makes a nice play.
Awesome job
to get him out.
Boy, you was right, Steve. That was one pitch. He's going to get the pitch to 2 batters. How about that?
Way to call it, Steve.
Now we just need the 2 outs, okay?
All right.
That was a good play by Matthew at third base to fire that ball over there.
Oh, my gosh.
Number 14, Quinn Rooney.
Yep, Matt's got a great arm. All right, they're cleanup batter, right?
Yes, number 4.
Number 4 hitter up, so.
Yeah, he got on an error I counted an error on the first.
Let's get a swing here.
Ground it back to the pitcher.
It is a swing. Look at this, folks. We got a routine ground ball, And another out. So Wyatt Casting using those pitches extremely effective. Steve, thank you for making that call.
I preached out of a prophecy book today, okay? Just call me one of the minor prophets.
Oh my goodness. Love it. All right, so that's gonna take Wyatt to 75. Their coach is over to talk about it.
I don't know what he's calling.
We've got 2 outs here. 2 great plays by this Brown County infield.
Wyatt's delivery as a left-handed pitcher, I mean, we need to touch base on that. That is so hard to pick up. That's why when I was coaching him throughout the year, he was always a well-rounded starter to come with. The batters have such a hard time picking that ball up, and he's got such a good delivery. But I'm not sure what the conference is right now with the tournament director. I think they may have been keeping pitch count 2 on Wyatt. I don't know.
All right, so pitch count. Wyatt Casting is going to get some relief here after his 75 pitches, and he gets a big standing ovation from Brown County fans, because I'll tell you what, if you were here to see it, guys, Wyatt has pitched one heck of a game.
Yeah, well-deserved ovation there to Wyatt, and looks like bringing into relief for Wyatt, as Kevin's done all the way up through this point, coming up here to state, is Matthew Boylan. So let's hope that Matt can keep it going like he has in the past games. He usually comes in and shuts them down, and he's got a perfect opportunity here with the number 5 batter coming up.
Hitter, yeah. I'll tell you, we get through this next batter or two, and one more inning, guys. Let's see what happens. But let's take a quick. Go ahead, Steve.
Go ahead.
Nope. We'll take a quick break. Score 5-3. We'll let Matt Boylan get warmed up, and we'll be right back with you from Bourbonnais.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
It's Sarah Hoots here with AADM Dance Studio in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. The new season registration begins August 7th from 5 to 7 at the studio.
I want to cut that commercial short just a little bit here to bring you back to Slater Field with the first pitch by Matthew Boylan being called strike on the number 4 batter, Luke McLaughlin.
That kid's not related to anybody in this booth, is he?
Yeah, he's my son, yeah.
All right. Next pitch is in the dirt. So
hey, kid, I was so excited. 6-3 on the first out. What was the out on the second out?
4-3.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we got a 1-1 count here. Matt Boylan stepping in relief for Wyatt Casting. Throws a strike right down the middle, called strike, catches him looking. Matt throws the ball hard, so we'll see if Bourbonnais can make it happen here. Matt puts that one low. That's all right, good pitch, good placement though. Don't want to give him anything to hit. Counts 2-2, 2 outs. On the 2 pitches from Wyatt Casting.
Deuces are wild. Here we go.
Here's the pitch from Matt Boylan. It's in the dirt, low. Counts full.
He had a couple little waste.
Oh,
3-2.
Yeah. Yep. Matt will get him here. Brown County fans letting him know it. Building him up.
Strike 3
called. Oh, wow. Outside corner, called strike 3. Matt Boylan gets us out of the inning. So Brown County hanging on to this lead, guys. 5-3. So we will come back top of the 6th. Take a quick break.
It's Sarah Hoots here with AADM Dance Studio in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. The new season registration begins August 7th from 5 to 7 at the studio. 210 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. 217-473-3970 or visit us on Facebook at All About Dance and More.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount
Steve Surratt, Kent Boylan, and Brad Cassing back with you on BCHornetsports.com. Cass Communication Scoreboard says Brown County 5 and Hindsdale 3 as we head to the top of the 6th. We were talking here. Folks, if you don't know it, this is a Brown County run radio station. It's a Brown County broadcasting people on this station, and I apologize to no one, even opposing fans that are listening, because we get a little excited because we are very pro Brown County.
That's right, Steve. It's fun sitting here. The crowd's getting into it. We got a bunch of girls here getting the wave going, and they're doing the wave and having all kinds of fun back here. So
it's officially a good time in Bourbonnais tonight.
I want to tell my wife it's going to be about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be getting up shortly after her to get to the church and figure out what I'm preaching this next week so I can come tomorrow night.
Let's see if we can do it here, guys. We're down to last inning of play. Brown County's still up 5-3.
Up 5-3, and Hinsdale, they'll have the 6, 7, and 8 coming up to bat next in the inning. So I'm not knocking on a piece of wood here, but we're set up where we want to be, Brad. I think
that's right.
Coming into the next inning.
I'm going to give Connor Flynn a new nickname. He's a ball magnet. He's not a chick magnet, but he's a ball magnet.
He did get those foul balls hit to him, but they was picking on him pretty hard.
Yep, he's going to have a few shiners in the morning, I believe. So, yeah, 2 hit by a pitch twice tonight. So, Connor batting the 5 spot, right, Kent?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're going to start our 6th inning of play here in Bourbonnais. First pitch is fouled off by Connor Flynn.
Sanderson still pitching for Hinsdale. Behind the plate, we've got, what is it, a coin?
What's his number?
A coin.
I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, a coin.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, Connor watching the ball here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see if we can give Connor an attababy, Kent.
Oh, that'd be great.
We haven't really talked about the attababies, but we should. There's a good swing. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a note from Sandy Prather. You 3 sound great. Love the emotion and commentary about the boys. Thanks for being live, bringing live to some like we are, or bringing it to us live.
There's a ball in the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, thanks for the comments. Love those.
Yeah.
We're
Sandy's also a fellow announcer. She does a lot of the girls' softball games, doesn't she?
Yeah, she did probably 25 to 30 softball games this spring.
Wow.
Because we broadcast 55 softball and baseball games this spring.
It's a great thing what you're doing, Steve. There's a foul ball. Connor is battling up here.
Good at bat.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes still.
Well, we can't do it without people like you guys and the sponsors that are out there. And if you're around me long enough, I ain't doing it for anything other than I have a blast doing it, and I have a blast being around you guys and the kids.
We sure appreciate that, Steve. That's to go without saying.
There's a ball high. Tries to throw an off-speed pitch. I just don't think he followed through enough. So we got a full count. Connor Flynn has got a good at-bat going here, folks.
Put a little more pressure on him. I'd just soon have another 2 or 3 runs here.
Yep. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. It was a strike. Connor took a decent cut at it, so there's the first out of the inning.
Prayers go out there to my wife. I got a note from her. She's already called in sick tomorrow. She's got a pretty bad sinus infection.
Okay, sure.
So she's not going to care whether I'm home or gone. I don't think. She'll probably be medicated.
Oh, shoot. A lot of sickness going around right now. Well, we got a time called on the field here. Catcher just needed to stretch his legs, I think.
And Wyatt turned around. He had that little grin that he always has.
Oh, he squares the bunt. Might have got a piece of it there, so that's a foul ball. Count will be 0-1.
Coach just called him off the bunt sign there, and he's going to let him swing away.
All right, see if he can do it. That's a ball outside. Good eye.
Third baseman's off the line. I'd like to see one down the line right here. A little late, just right over the bag.
I hope you
let him run.
The way you've been calling him, Steve. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, fouled off. He was right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's just plant that seed again. Right idea.
Yep.
Please return
now,
that.
third baseman took about 2 steps toward the back.
You need to talk a little bit more quiet, Steve.
Okay.
He might have picked up on that. Here's the pitch. Fouls off another one. Wyatt is still battling up there.
Well, let's just say let him punch it just over his head.
That'd be great.
Then it can take one of those left-handed bounces down there, too, toward that foul.
Yep. Got 1 out here, Bourbonnais. Wyatt casting up to bat. Here's the pitch. Ball outside.
High.
Wyatt's seen the ball very well. What did he do at his last bat, Steve?
Let's see.
He had hit by pitch, I think.
Yep, he's
that's right.
fielder's choice and a base on balls.
Scored the run, didn't he? There's a swing and a miss. Oh, no.
Foul ball. Yep, he got a piece of that.
Oh, Wyatt liked it, too.
He
He's
did.
going,
he got raised his eyebrows, so we'll take it. So Wyatt's right there.
It's kind of like I did? Okay.
Yep. Counts 2-2 on Wyatt. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss this time. A good cut, a good swing. Wyatt Casson goes down on strikes for the second out of the 6th inning.
I have to tell you about Wyatt, one of the league games, tournament games with 9 and 10-year-olds. He came up, he had like 11 strikeouts for the game, and I was talking about how good he pitched. And with a smile on his face, he says, yeah, but I went 3 for 4 and had like 3 RBIs.
Yeah.
All right, score still 5-3.
I think Brown County just re-entered Kel Jackson here into the number 7 hole for Brody Phelps. So Kel's going to be batting now.
And what's his nickname again?
The Log, I believe. Yeah, we'll have to get some more information on that one. Must be his bat, I'd say. Score 5-3. Well struck to the shortstop. We'll see if he can make the play. He does for the 3rd out of the inning. So Cale Jackson once again puts the bat on the ball as he's done all season. Unfortunately, shortstop made a nice play. So score 5-3. Brown County still in the lead. Hinsdale's going to have 1 more shot at it. So 3 more outs, and we will know the outcome of this game. We'll take a very quick commercial break and be right back with you here from Bourbonnais, Illinois.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
Steve Surratt, Kent Boylan, and Brad Cassing back with you as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Brown County is 3 outs away from moving on and playing tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on a Cass Communications scoreboard. It's 5-3.
And we need to talk about that just a little bit, Steve. If we have the opportunity to move on here, we will play at 8 o'clock and we'll play Peru tomorrow night. And if, what was that, Brad?
Yeah, if we go ahead and if we keep winning, which we sure hope we can, if we would happen to win on Monday night, then we play again at 8 p.m. on Tuesday.
Yes.
So
it's going to be late.
It's going to be a marathon. Here's the first pitch of the 6th inning. Matt Boylan a little bit high on that one for a ball. We're 3 outs away from a victory here in Bourbonnais. There's a foul ball down the third base line.
I was thinking about that. You know, I'm wondering how they came up with the name. I think a guy was just at the local bar and he happened to be a Canadian and he said Bourbonnais.
We need to look that up. Yeah, we my wife's family, a lot of them live here in town, so they were over for a swim today. So it's kind of been a family reunion for us up here, and been a fun trip.
2 more pitches there across the plate for a count of 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike. There's a pop up.
Carter or Sefton.
We got to talk. Oh my goodness, folks.
Hey, nice catch, Carter.
Oh my goodness.
Did you see the head
giving
motion?
each other hugs out there.
Did you see the head motion there? I can't even do that with my neck. I kind of did the turkey neck thing there.
Oh my goodness. Carter and Ethan and Jack both were headed for that ball, and I think Carter caught that at his knees.
Yep, third baseman comes in, catches it halfway between third and home. Nice catch.
For the first out of the game. So 2 outs between us and our first victory in Bourbonnais here at the state tournament. So let's see what happens here.
I think they're bringing it back in their starter, Graham, I think. Yeah, number 12. Yep. So, and filling in the number 7 hole here.
All right, here's the pitch. There's a routine ball to the first base, and it's thrown past the first baseman. He's going to try to advance to second. Wyatt Cassing grabs it, gets it back in. A little bit of a miscommunication there on the play at first. So that runner able to advance to second on the overthrow to first base. So they've got a runner on second base. Just a quick update here from one of our listeners. A little bit of follow-up on Bourbonnais. The village is named after Francis Bourbonnais Sr., a fur trapper, hunter, and agent of the American Fur Company, who had married a Native American woman. I don't know if I should be reading this live, knowing who it's from. In the area, near the fork of the 2 major Indian trails and the Kankakee River around 1830. So
that's too deep for him to be making it up.
Pretty deep from Perry Wilkerson. Hey, we got a ball game here. We got a hard
ground ball to the third baseman.
Oh, a great play.
Nice play.
Carter Havens grounds a well-struck ball to third base. Gets the out at first base. Carter's got 2 outs here for us in this final 6th inning. So we got 2 outs. We got a runner on third base. The runner did advance. And we got number 22 up to bat.
So 22, that's Graham Brandt.
The pitch from Matt Boylan's a little bit low. Catcher's lost it behind him. Umpire's doing a dance. All right. Not for sure if that was the Macarena or what.
I don't know.
That
it was just a little low and snuck underneath his glove there, and then it just stayed right underneath the umpire.
Smart move here.
Yeah.
For the batter to take a break here, kind of break things up a little bit.
He granted it to him, but he was in the box.
Yep. Here's the pitch from Matt Boylan. It's a strike, and it's hit to the second baseman, Wyatt Cassing. Runner is safe. Runner is safe. The ball is overthrown. He's going to advance to second. The runner does score. So we got a 5-4 ball game.
I think he would have been safe at first base anyhow.
Yep, I think you're right.
It was too low a creeper there.
Yeah, the ball was not hit very well. Wyatt had to charge it. So
being a left-hander, he has to turn the opposite direction.
He does.
To make that play.
A little bit of a disadvantage being playing second base, but
He could have maybe charged a little bit more, but nevertheless, we're still in control of this game. Got a runner at second, 5-4. This is the top of the lineup for Hindsdale here with Cam Lynn coming up to bat.
Hindsdale puts a pinch runner in. Sunderson's going to go out there to second because they need this run desperately.
There's a pitch from Matt Boylan. It's a pass ball, and that runner does advance to third base. So we got 1 ball, no strikes. Hinsdale with the tying run on third base.
Third out coming right up here, folks.
No, I think so.
We're going to be done with this ball game, and Brown County's going to win 5-4.
2 outs. The pitch. There's a ball. It's a ball. And he's going to score uncontested. So we've got a tie ball game here.
So much for that prophecy.
It's all right.
We're still in this ball game, guys.
Gather their thoughts. Got a tie ball game, still 2 outs.
Good timeout here. Maybe go out and talk to him. Wouldn't hurt a thing.
Yep. 5-5 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Bottom of the 6th inning. 2 outs. They've done both of their runs with 2 outs here.
You're fine. Calm down.
The line by Boylan. Foul ball.
They're hitting. That was a 3-0 count. They're swinging the bat.
I had it 2. What do you have there?
2-0.
I had, yeah.
Okay, so maybe we got a 2-1 is the count.
See what the umpire says here.
Wilkerson's saying the 7th inning's coming up. You better warm your vocal cords up.
You don't
Kenny,
forget
you ready?
You don't forget a thing.
Here we go. We got a
ball.
He is. Oh, they called him safe.
Ground ball to Dieterle. Dieterle fires over to first, and umpire calls him safe over there. That's going to be an infield base hit.
And these boys are sitting back on the baseball. They got to start charging this ball. This ball's dying. The suns went down. This grass is grabbing that ball up and slowing it down.
Yep. Colin fielded it cleanly and got it over there as fast as he could, but that runner was just able to leg it out. So we've got the go-ahead run on first base. Matt Boylan's done a great job. Made him hit it.
Carter Haven's going to come in and pitch now for Brown County. Let's recap here. Brown County comes in the bottom of the 6th, up 5-3. Gets the first out on Carter Haven's catch in foul territory. Then the number 2 batter, I think that's Marnell or whatever, got a base hit. Then Carter Havens gets a grounder at third base, throws over to first. We got 2 outs. And then Sanderson gets a base hit, and Un gets a base hit. And the next thing you know, we got a 5-5 ball game. So that kind of recaps where we are here in the 6th inning.
Yep, just unfortunate turn of events there. But, this game's still well within reach. Still tie ball game. We got 2 outs. Carter Havens going to be
pitching number 17.
Pitching for the Brown County All-Stars. All right, we've got a quick minute here. We might cut away for a quick break, Steve, and be right back.
Okay.
Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
First pitch by Carter Havens is a strike to the second batter, Arndt.
Ooh, another strike. Gets way ahead of him here. Got to count 0-2. Carter got a quick pitch, and the batter fouls it off. Still 0-2.
Barely got a piece of that one.
Yep. Carter's right there. Carter throws hard, and his delivery is, these batters just aren't used to that, because, man, when he steps on that plate, you better be ready because it's coming. Ooh, close.
Oh, wow.
Pitch.
That one just missed. Called outside ball, so it counts now 1-2. Carter is firing the ball in there. That's a ball, a little bit high.
Deuces are wild.
Yep. 2 outs. Counts 2-2. Hindsdale with a runner on first base. There's a ball struck to Wyatt Cassing. Here we go. There's that out we were looking for. Here we go. All right. So Wyatt
3 for the third.
All right, there's the third out of the inning to get us out of the 6th, and looks like the 7th inning is coming up.
Yep, I think Steve's got to do some singing.
Yep.
What are you talking about? You guys got to do this. We're just going to leave it live on the air. Hey,
Let's
Brown
just do it.
County fans, let's get up. Let's sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." It worked for us last year in an extra inning ball game. Let's see if it works again. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. So it's root for the Hornets. It's if they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the old ball game.
Okay.
That went over well. Everybody but John Boylan was singing.
Yeah,
so,
we had a few takers, so we are a man of our word. Men of our word, correct?
Yeah.
Steve, I didn't know you
he's
could sing
saying
that well.
he's saying Wilkerson saying no. It's just supposed to be you two. I wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, and if it's any consolation, Kent took his headset off for that. You probably got way more of me than you ever wanted.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, we're having fun here. We're going to take this into the 7th inning, and score is tied 5-5. Brown County going to have to do it here in the 7th inning.
Got a booyah from Mr. Wilkerson out there. So now we're going to cut him off of the message thing for the rest of the night. 'Cause after this, I'm telling you, it just goes downhill if you let Perry on the air too much.
Yeah, so I think Brown County's got the first batter up to bat. Going to be Michael Cassing, number 52, and Michael's been striking the ball well, and he's ready to play ball, I'm sure. And Michael's going to enter 4th grade this year, and his favorite player is Yadier Molina. And his favorite TV show is Any Sporting Event, and his favorite country and western song is God's Country by Blake Shelton. So there's a little wrap-up on Michael.
All right, so let's hope Swinging Steve can make it happen here tonight. He'll be our first batter. So top of the 7th inning coming to you from Bourbonnais.
Hey, we got a brand new baseball for extra innings, it looks like here.
Got a little life in it, too.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, here we go, Brown County. Michael Cassing at the plate here. Takes the first pitch, a ball high. Didn't like it.
And you got to be questioned how far, how deep Bourbonnais' staff is for pitches tonight.
Yeah, they went through some. Hinsdale,
right,
you mean?
Right.
Yeah,
they have.
Yeah,
they sure have. Oh,
nice hit! Nice hit!
Down to third base, left field line. It goes to the fence. He's going to be into second with a
double.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Michael Cassing rips one down the left field line for a stand-up double.
We finally got to paint the foul line for once.
Yeah.
About time.
Yep. Just needed it a little bit earlier.
I think we're going to see a lot of that in this inning, guys, with the way this pitcher's pitching. He's throwing strikes.
Whose kid was that?
I don't know, but you got one excited dad right here. I'm just trying to contain myself, folks.
Next up, bat. He drills one into the center.
Ooh, right at him. Michael trying to advance. Oh, we got to play it third. Safe! He got under the tag.
What a nice job, Michael.
And if we were on YouTube, I'd have to explain that. Anytime you are off the bag and you're tagging somebody above the waist, the umpire's going to call the guy safe most of the time.
Well,
even if the ball beats him there.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, and he certainly did right there. What are they doing? Saying he took off too early? Just on a chance. Nope, he's safe. He tagged up.
Yeah, he did a really good job tagging up there.
Yep.
He's got to get on the rubber to do that.
All right.
And he's got to call the player to the plate.
Batter's number 17.
And say, and then once he's called to the plate, then he can turn around. Once the umpire said pitch the ball, he can do this. But you need to be careful if you throw it in the center field.
There's still no call. So they're Hindsdale trying to think that maybe Michael took off a little early here as Carter Havens approaches the plate.
I had the best angle on that ball. That didn't happen.
No.
Michael tagged up perfectly and got under that tag. So we got a runner at third, 1 out. Carter Havens, Michael going to have a play. We got to play it first, and he's safe, folks. Michael Cassing scores on the run for the go-ahead. Brown County up 6-5.
Way to put the ball in play, Carter Havens. That's a very nice first pitch. He hits it to shortstop. And once again, these players, infielders, stand back on the ball. That ball's dying in the grass.
You're right, Kent. That grass is heavy, and it's knocking him down. Carter Havens, with his speed, able to outrun it. So that's the go-ahead run here. So we're up 6-5.
Bring
1
it to
out.
the plate, Matthew.
Let's keep it going here, Matthew. Ooh, he turned on it big time, right down the third base line.
Steve, to your point, I think they're to the bottom or scraping the barrel on their pitchers because these guys are just grooving them in there for strikes.
Yeah, I think they're out of pitches, and I missed something here.
Well, nevertheless, guys, these boys are just they're teeing off. So I got a lot of confidence here that we can make this happen in the 7th inning.
Yeah.
Again, we got speed in our favor. Carter Havens on first. The score still 6-5. Top of the 7th inning.
Kent, can you give me your box score for this inning so far?
Well, I got Cassing, with the base hit to left field down the line. And then I got Meyer Maxwell with the fly ball to center field.
Okay.
And then
there's another foul ball. Matt
Carter Havens with an infield hit.
Carter with the infield hit, and Michael tagged on second.
Okay. All right.
0-2 count to Matthew, right, Brad?
That's correct, and he's all over this pitcher. So hold on, folks, because I think Matt's gonna tag one here. He's all over him. Carter Havens on first. Got 1 out. Pitcher didn't like it. Matt must have winked at him or something, Kent.
Yeah. He's ready to roll.
Wait on it.
Oh, here we go. The pitch.
He stepped off
Still
again.
doesn't like it. I don't know. Pitcher's
I think
arm
he's nervous.
hurting, or
You got it.
I think he's nervous.
Yep.
That's why I think he's nervous.
Yep, this is big. Here comes
even
the
though he's
pitch.
ahead in the count.
Yep. Outside, called it a ball. Good
Mercy
eye.
me, that was close, Bradley.
It was close,
Ooh.
Kent. Yes. Called ball. Count 1-2. Brown County still with the lead, 6-5 over Hindsdale. 1 out. Carter Havens on first.
Put it in play here.
Foul ball out of play. Dave Phelps makes almost a nice play on that one.
Yeah, might bail him out of jail.
Count still 1-2. Matt Boylan all over this pitcher if he can just get one straightened out here.
Yeah, we do have a Hindsdale fan listening to the ball game.
Nice.
Put him on third.
Welcome.
Here's the pitch. It's outside, low and away. Count 2-2. Matt Boylan working hard up there. Got a battle going on here.
Pitcher asked for a new ball.
These Hindsdale catchers are doing a great job tonight because there's been very few pass balls.
Yes.
And a lot of, these runners just have not been able to advance unless it's a pass. So here's the pitch. It's inside. Count's full now. So Matt Boylan really battling up here.
Good at bat, beat dead. Hopefully he's ready to hit the ball here.
Matt's a hitter, so I can guarantee if it's close, Ken, he's going to be all over it.
The wind and the throw. Popped
Another
up,
foul
foul
ball.
territory. Catcher's under it, can't make the play.
Good effort. Good
Great
effort
effort by that catcher.
Yep.
Great effort.
And I mean under it. I should have said sliding.
Yes.
Getting under it.
Yep. Yeah, these catchers for Hindsdale have done a super job. Thankfully, he did not catch that one, though.
For our benefit, for sure. Give him
Count's
another
still
chance
full.
here.
Probably about the 10th pitch of this at-bat, so making this pitcher work.
Atta boy.
Again, pitcher steps off
got
for the third time. He just can't get used to that wink Matt keeps giving him.
Yeah, something's going on, but he tipped the hat there. Did you see that?
Yep. Here we go. The pitch. It's high. It's a pop-up in the infield.
A little confusion.
Yep.
No.
He does not get it. We got to play it second. He is still out. Okay, so the pitcher misses the high pop fly.
Twice tonight that's called us, guys.
Yep. Base runner's trying to check up. That's just a tough position to be in. Carter Havens, even with his speed, wasn't able to get there in time. So we've got 2 down. Matt Boylan with a good at bat. Runner on first.
That was a good heads-up play by the pitcher there. I made a mistake, but I can recover from it and try to get the kid out at second, and he did.
And they've done that a couple of times tonight where they, missed a ball, but they're heads up on the play. The outfield's been heads up about knowing where the runners are when they didn't get to the ball, and seen some really good defense tonight.
Yeah. Quick visit to the mound there by the coach from Hindsdale. Kind of take the nerves out of his pitcher.
Number 24, Colin Dieterle.
We'll have Colin Dieterle back to the plate here. Colin is due, guys. He is still due for the hits we know he's capable of making.
Definitely, yeah. Colin is time and time again delivered for this team, and probably hits the ball deep as often as anybody on the team.
And he's overdue.
Yep. Counts 0-1 on Colin Dieterle. There's a high pitch, called ball. Takes the count 1-1.
I'd like to see him tomahawk one of them.
Oh, yeah.
High pitches.
Too. Yes, I would. Yep. Colin can go deep. He has the ability. That one missed outside.
Catcher didn't like the call on that
he
one.
didn't.
He held the glove there for quite some time, didn't he?
And his head.
His body motions, yeah.
Yep.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Colin Dieterle. Outside, same pitch. That one gets called a strike.
Colin didn't like that one.
No, can't make everybody happy, can we, Steve?
As Dad just told him, you got to take that outside pitch to right field.
Yep.
Kevin just said, Colin, take that to right.
Yep. Counts 2-2. How many times have we seen this? 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt. That's going to advance the runner.
That's great. Puts him in scoring position.
Matt Boylan in scoring position now on second base. So counts full. They are working this pitcher out. I don't know what his pitch count is. I wish I had the game changer up, but not able to keep that current. But in just a few batters, we're running him right up in pitches. Another one in the dirt. So Colin Dieterle draws his 3rd walk of the night. Is that right, Steve?
Yes, that is correct.
So
2 walks, a strikeout, and a deep fly to right field for him.
Great at bat.
Sadie Prather says that she heard us talking about bourbon, and the next thing we were singing.
That is not just coincidental, I can assure you.
I'm not going to go any further with that.
Jack Sefton.
All we're saying is we're having fun.
Yep.
So Jack on the night's had 2 strikeouts. He's had a line out to the center field, or a base hit to center field and a walk.
All right, Jack Sefton. There's a pitch in the dirt. Both runners stepping off a little bit.
Seems like the pitcher may be struggling here just a little bit, guys.
Yep.
I think he is.
My wife, I won't be home till about 3 o'clock in the morning. Might send Teresa Cassing a note that.
Another pitch in the dirt. That's going to advance both runners. So now we got 2nd and 3rd, 2 balls, no strikes. Catcher thinks he needs to go out and have a talk with the pitcher here. Calm him down, maybe. And I don't know, maybe this pitcher, is he wearing down a little, Kent?
Yeah, I think so. And I don't know if Kevin's got him taking a strike here or not. We'll see, but he's not pitched a strike in a while.
You got to make him throw a strike.
Foul ball.
Well,
that was definitely
we were
a strike.
wrong.
Yep. Nope, he's still swinging away, so counts 2-1 now. 2 outs in the inning, so Jack Sefton trying to keep this thing going here for the Brown County All-Stars. Swing and a miss. Good cut. Good cut by Jack Sefton. Counts 2-2.
Protect it here now, buddy.
Yep, he can do it.
Deuces are wild, 6-5, top of the 7th inning. Brown County leading by 1 run on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
There's a hit. Yeah, struck to the right fielder.
Oh, nice play.
But right to the right fielder. He makes a nice play. So that is the 3rd out of the inning. Brown County leaves a couple stranded, but takes the lead. Brown County now up 6-5. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up right after these messages, folks. So stick around. I know it's getting late, but it's still fun over here in Bourbonnais.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at HendrickerFuneralHome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Steve Surratt, Kent Boylan, and Brad Cassing. He's had to move out of his seat.
Yeah, because they would take a bathroom break, he said real quick.
Yeah. Normally you guys would be standing up watching this ball game so you could pace. That's the
right.
bad part about broadcasting. It is you can't pace. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, Brown County just 3 outs away from ending this and playing tomorrow night. We said that the last time we were 2 runs ahead. Let's get through this inning. Let's get them up.
They got the 3-4-5 coming up, and up to bat right now is Max Judge, and the first pitch delivered is just a little bit high for a ball.
Carter Havens in pitching. He started the night catching, moved to third, now is on the pitcher's mound.
Carter's had a great night all around.
Second pitch call in there for a ball.
Pick it up from here.
3 straight balls, 3-0. Want to thank all of our sponsors that help get these broadcasts on the air, keep us going, and this is why we do what we do right here. 3-1.
Good pitch, good pitch.
Popped up into
Wyatt Cassidy makes the play. Hit right to him. Wyatt makes a good play for the first out of the inning.
I want to thank our listeners for all the notes tonight. We got lots of listeners, and Brad's looking. We've got 105 showing to us, and just a list of just a ton of people out there that are supporting us listening.
There's a ground ball. Oh, wow. Good play by Matt Boylan. Fields it cleanly there. That's a fast runner there, so he legged it out. So base hit out of the 4-hitter. Quinn Rooney.
That was good. That was some great range by Matthew and good decision to hold the ball there. I mean, Colin, if it would have went to him, I don't think he could have got his body turned in time to make the play, but that sets us up for a double play maybe.
Yep, just a blooper there. Just couldn't quite get to it. Carter's making them hit it. This defense can do it, so we're 2 outs. We got 1 out, 2 outs away here.
Luke McLaughlin's up to bat.
There's a pitch strike right down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-run ball game, 6-5 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Brown County beating Hindsdale 6-5. That was the ball that missed high. 2-1, 1 out.
Carter takes a deep breath. Back on the mound. Here he comes. The pitch. A strike. That was a no-doubter, Steve.
Absolutely. I was ready to call it if the umpire.
I was too.
It looked good.
I could tell when he released that ball.
It looked good all the way.
Strike.
That batter knew it too. So here we go. 2-2's the count. And he gets him. Strike. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Brown County 1 out away from putting this game away. Stay tuned afterwards for the Prairie Land FS postgame show and the Castling Lumber players of the ball game.
Braden Ferguson is up next in the number 6 hole, and last at bat he flied out to the third baseman. So,
you know, these kids, this is a lot of stress, a lot of pressure on these kids. I just give them all so much credit, every single one. These boys have all stepped up here tonight. So win or lose, we're having fun, and I just love it. Love to see the competitive nature in these boys. They've done nothing but just bring each other up. When one guy slipped or fell, the others just step right in and pick them up. So
2 pitches and now a 2-0 count.
That was just a hair high. I would call that a ball.
I would take a breath if I were him right now.
Yep.
This is when he doesn't need the quick pitch. So let's just.
Nope. He steps right back on the mound and delivers a ball 4. So 4 straight balls there. We got runners at first and second. 2 outs. Carter's just need to take a deep breath here. Get the number 7 hitter up, correct, Kent?
Yes, got the number 7 coming up to bat.
Graham Marnell.
Graham Marnell, and last at bat, he scored a run.
Got a base hit, too.
Base hit. Ball outside.
5 straight balls so far for Carter. Kevin maybe needs to come out and have a conversation.
Yeah, talk to him.
Yep. There's a ball struck to the right field.
Nope. It's
down.
Make a play on Runner's going to score from third. Runner going to try to score the winning run. Play at the plate. His ball is there in time. And
nice play, boys. Good relay.
That's the 3rd out of the inning, folks. But we do have a tie ball game here. So Michael Cassing fields it out in right field, and the relay's in time to get the out, the force out at the home. So we're going to go to the 8th inning.
With the score being 6-6.
Wow. Stay with us. This game is it's a nail biter.
Steve, what time are you going to get home tonight?
You know what?
We might see if we can get you a room, Steve.
we might have to send HUD home with somebody else.
All right, we'll be right back, folks. Stay with us.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net. The highest quality fencing is wrought iron fencing. There's no product that lasts longer, not welded wire, not wood or vinyl. A Rustic Garden makes historic style wrought iron fencing and gates to fit your forever home. 100 years, 200 years, who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last. Check out arusticgarden.com online. That's arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
It's the new.
Kent Boylan here. Welcome back to Slater Field in Bourbonnais, Illinois, and we're just having a really good time. We're all sitting up here discussing what time everybody's going to get home tonight. We're looking at 3 a.m. plus, maybe even 3:30. Who knows? This game's not even over yet, but we have a tie ball game, 6-6, and we have in our lineup we got Connor Flynn coming up to bat. So we're sitting in good shape.
Definitely.
I don't know where they're at on their pitching. I just have a gut feeling, the way this pitcher's throwing, that we're going to bust out some more runs this inning.
I agree. I think definitely things are in our favor. We still got Carter throwing the ball very well, and we've still got other pitchers available if we need to pull them in. So I have no hesitation on our side for pitching. So we just have to rely
I agree,
on
100%.
And the one thing I want to say about these 12 boys on this team, they exude the word team.
Yeah.
Every person has their part. They know they may not be a starter, but they know they may be pinch running, batting, or whatever, and that you need all 12 people on this team.
I do know that I just have a... Brad, what time is it? Could you tell me the time?
It's 20 to 11.
Okay, so there is some rules out there about starting Little League innings after a certain time at night. And I'm not sure I don't even know if that's what they're talking about, but Dane is probably still listening. Dane, send us a quick message. What is that rule? It says 11 o'clock, I'm thinking. You cannot
really?
start a Little League game, a Little League inning after 11 o'clock at night. So that may even come into effect tonight, too.
Yep, definitely would. Yeah, a lot of rules with this play that, you don't deal with every day, but this has certainly been quite a game going into the 8th inning here.
Okay, so extra innings. Oh, I know what's going on now. They're going to put the runners into scoring positions, and what kind of a count will they have? 1-1.
Yeah, it's called California rule.
Okay.
It's called California rule. At top of the 8th inning, their last at-bat batter, it don't matter if he got the hit, he's placed on second base. It's called a California rule.
Okay. Oh, count?
They use this softball.
Oh, count? Oh, count?
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, we're trying to get some rules here.
Okay. All right. Well, let me explain this to you because they use this in girls softball, high school softball all the time in tournaments, and they'll use this in AAU in a lot of tournaments. What happens is we've hit the 8th inning. You're not going to let a game go forever. So what happens is they take the last batter, they throw him on second base. Nobody out. And we're going to bat right where we're at.
Yep.
But what this does is give both teams an opportunity to score. It'll happen for us. When they come up, the same thing will happen with them. And it's one of those things to keep Little League games from going way longer than they're supposed to.
So they did stick Jack Sefton at second base. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
And that's because he was the batter up prior to Connor Flynn, who is now at the plate. Okay. We don't get to hand select that runner.
Right.
Okay.
And a nice job by the umpire. I want to give him a big thanks. He came over, made sure we knew what was going on.
Yeah, very much so.
Yep. Oh, it looks like play's about to start. So Kent's not going to get to sing his song that he had planned for the 8th inning. So it looks like we're back to play here.
Since we don't have a recording of him singing to begin with, right?
Yeah. Connor Flynn squares the bunt. It's pitch is outside, called ball.
I only have one song that I really know how to sing, and that's our song we sing at deer camp, and it's probably not appropriate for live airing.
Yeah, thanks.
Squares up the bunt, misses the ball. That's going to make a strike. It'll make it 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kevin's definitely just wanting to get Jackson Sefton advanced to third base here. I think that's a great move.
Yep, I agree.
11 usually. That's what Mr. Dane Flesner says. 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Okay.
And I'll tell you, this is good luck of the draw. We to get Jack Sefton there at second base, one of our faster players. So,
wonder why they call it the California rule.
I don't know.
That'd be a good
Wikipedia
question.
again.
Yeah, you've been Mr. Information. What about Perry Wilkerson? He's been Mr.
He's probably sound asleep. He's probably got a fly in the morning.
Next pitch for a called strike.
What are you talking? That thing,
2-2.
it does everything but take off and land itself. Once he gets in the air, it's snooze to lose.
Yeah.
Put it on autopilot and go.
Counts 2-2 on Connor Flynn here. The pitch, a swing and a miss by Connor Flynn. A little bit off balance there. So there's one down.
Yeah, we got to get that runner at third base.
Yep, got to find a way. I know Coach Dearley's looking him over there pretty close, but
see what kind of a call he get, or sign he gives him at third. But
I think you're going to see a bunt. Really,
I don't know. He didn't give him nothing.
Here we go.
AJ
got
told
the
him.
hands behind his back.
There's a pitch high on first pitch to Wyatt Cassing. Call the ball.
I'd take it off, having put it down third baseline.
Yeah.
Yep. Wyatt's got the speed. He could do it. Look how far back that third baseman's playing too.
Yep.
I think you're right. I think he squares here. Nope. Inside. 2 balls.
I don't know what he wanted to do. He kind of funky with the bat there.
Yep. 2-0.
I think he's thinking slap it down to third.
Yep. No sign from Coach Dearley there. Third base. I think he really wants to make him throw him a strike, and he does not. Count is 3-0.
Yep. We're taking.
Yep. If they're not going to throw strikes, at this level, we got to take advantage of it.
Yeah, because that's what All Stars is about.
You got it. You adapt to what the game tells you need to do. There's a pitch called strike. 3-1's the count. White casting up to bat. 1 out. California rule is in play if you're just tuning in. So Jack Sefton's on second base to start the inning. There's a swing, a foul ball.
And I tell you what, there's not a peskier hitter up there on a 2-strike count and fouling things off.
You're correct on that. He's done it all year.
White can hang.
Sandy Prather says softball is called the International Tiebreaker.
There's a strike 3. Caught him looking. They think there's just 2 outs, or they think there's 3. Hindsdale was marching off the field there, but
too bad we couldn't take advantage of that.
Yeah, they were 1 out ahead of themselves. All right, so 2 down.
That was a tough call. It's a borderline pitch, but you still cannot leave that in the umpire's discretion. You got to at least foul that ball off.
That's right. That's right.
Cale Jackson up, log, right?
Yeah, log. That's right.
You're going to have me trained before the night's over.
Oh, yeah, you're learning them all.
Batter's number 14, Cale Jackson.
All right, Cale's had a really good night. Putting the bat on the ball every time he's been up to bat, right, Steve?
Well, let's see. Right field, struck out, base on balls, grounded to his shortstop. So he is
he's due.
He is overdue.
Yep. Ooh, good swing. Foul ball. Base hit's gonna score a run. So let's see what Cale can find a gap out there in left center. Here's a pitch. 0-1 count. It's low. Called ball. Counts 1-1.
Once again, these batters are very disciplined at the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Those balls are close, and they're laying off of them. What a great job.
Yep. What a great job by these coaches, because there's a strike called. Cale gets caught looking at that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got 2 outs. But it all comes down to reps, you know. These boys have had a lot of reps, a lot of practices. And I commend the time that all the coaches, all the players have put into this season. There's a swing and a miss by Cale Jackson. Goes down swinging. So there we go. We've got 3 outs. That's going to bring up Hindsdale for the bottom of the 8th inning. Same rule would apply, California rule, so they will start with a runner on second base. Score still tied 6-6. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back with you.
New year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Cascom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all 3 today at 800-252-1799.
If you're going to challenge the status quo, you don't do so timidly. You've got to dig a little deeper and aim a little higher. Take it up a notch. FS Envision is a game changer, engineered with genetic muscle to outperform expectations. And because it's from FS, you know Envision is locally developed and locally recommended for superior local results. The status quo has officially been challenged. See your local crop specialist at Prairieland FS.
Welcome back here to Slater Field in Bourbonnais, Illinois, as alongside Brad Cassing and Steve Surratt. This is Kent Boylan, and they got Mr. Carter Havens on the mound here. But we're just talking a little bit about what our options might be after if we keep going and he reaches a pitch count. You know, I think we got Connor Flynn. Brad, is that right?
Yep.
Available for tonight?
I think that's right. We'd have Connor Flynn. We still have Brody Phelps. Brody didn't go over his 20 pitch count last night. So, and then heck, we've still got Meyer Maxwell and Michael Cassing can throw, and so you know we've still got options. But the point here that I want to make is whoever advances in this game, this is taking a toll on their pitchers, and so whoever advances, I hope it's Brown County, but either way. It's going to be tough.
Here is from Mr. Dane Flessner. More youth ball is played on the fields of the Golden State than anywhere else is found to be the reason it is named the California Tiebreaker.
Okay.
Okay,
very good.
Thank you, Cliff Clavin.
All right.
Looks a little like Cliffy too, doesn't he?
We'll go into that.
Like him.
Hey, I like Cliff too, so that's great.
Yep, no doubt about it. Where are we at in the lineup?
I'm trying. I got number 11 up to bat.
Sub, right?
Yeah, that'll be a sub. So I think this is the number 8 batter. So they got 8, 9, and 1. Is that right, Steve?
That'd be correct.
Okay. All right. So Carter Havens on the mound. Score still tied 6-6. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. So Brown County's going to have to hold them here.
Runner at second base.
If they want a chance at advancing here. That pitch is high for a ball.
And I tell you what he's not doing, he's not following through with the pitch. His release point's high and his foot's not coming out far enough. There he did. That was a strike.
Yep, he strided through on that one. You're right, Steve.
Yeah, Coach used to say you got to bend your back. Well, he means you got to bend your back and go forward.
Yep. Counts 1-1. There's a swing, and that, I'll tell you what, Matt's going to get to that.
And he does. All right, nice job by Matt Boylan out there.
A foul ball, but he chases it down for the first out of the inning. That's a good way to get this started off. Quicker we get 3 outs, the quicker we can get back up to bat.
Batter's number 22, Graham Bott.
Graham Bott's up to bat here in the 9 hole.
Here we go, the pitch. There's one hit hard, sharply to the shortstop, Colin Dearly, who makes the catch. So we're 2 down already. 1 more out. This is great. This is, throwing strikes, making them hit it. Colin Dearly in the right place. Just about caught the runner on second base off enough that he could tag him too. So
it was a close play. This brings us up to the top of the lineup, Cam Lynn.
All right. Matt Boylan playing pretty shallow there at third. So maybe got him playing in case of the bunt here. Runner on second, 2 outs. The pitch from Carter Havens. It's called a ball. It's high.
Again, I go back to follow through. Got to get that leg out there. There we go. Yeah, it's to the point now you can tell when he releases the ball whether it's going to be anywhere close to the strike zone or not.
Yep. Oh, we talk about these kids being nervous, but there's a lot of parents nervous too.
Yeah,
here too.
They're all moving around.
I've had to go to the bathroom since the 5th inning here, guys.
Counts 1-1. The pitch. That one's hit to
base hit into left field.
They're going to try to score a run here, folks, and they will score the run. And that's going to be your ball game.
And a great ball game by Brown County and Hindsdale to finish the ball game after 8 innings. It's Hindsdale 7 and Brown County 6. And the Hindsdale coach makes over. He's going over to thank the guys. Wyatt Cassing, tears in his eyes in this ball game. We're going to go straight to the Prairie Land FS postgame show here. I want to thank them for being a sponsor. We'll get you some stats here in the ball game. We're going to make this a pretty short postgame as it is pretty late here, and we're all driving ways home. Brought to you by Prairie Land FS, farmer-owned cooperative dedicated to providing all customers with the highest quality products and services. Your local Prairie Land FS, 104 West Railroad Street in Mount Sterling, 217-773-3911. And just some quick stats here. Brown County stranded 13 people on base, 14 if you count the one that we got there in the 8th inning. Brown County also had, looks like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits on the night. Hindsdale basically left, let's see, 2, 4, 6 or 7 runs on base and only had like 11 hits. But the most important one happened right there at the end of the ball game. Final score here, Hindsdale 7 and Brown County 6. Time for the Cassing Lumber hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store player of the game. They can help you start or finish any job you have, inside, outside, big or small. Supporting hometown schools and the Little League for 45 years. Cassing Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. Guys, Hindsdale, we really don't know those players on that team, so I'm not even going to give a player of the game over there. But I tell you what, I think I'd be in agreement with you guys. Number one, Wyatt Cassing did a great job pitching early in the night. But these boys played their hearts out this whole season in the All-Star, and I think for the final game, the whole team is the All-Star.
Yeah,
the players of the ball game. And so we thank Cassing Lumber for bringing that together. The boys are getting their medals for coming up to state. This is the highest level that 9 and 10-year-olds can go. We're so proud of these boys and their no-give-up attitude, their team attitude, and the community support that's behind it. We thank you all for listening tonight. We're going to cut things kind of short here because we got a couple of dads that want to be with their kids here in the end. We thank you for listening to the broadcast, and this will be done till junior high baseball starts. And love to have you guys come back and introduce junior high baseball.
Thank you for the opportunity, Steve.
Yep, thanks for stepping in when I couldn't be here and didn't have anybody else to come. But excellent job by these young men, and just being here, you can tell why I enjoy what I'm doing is because it's these kids. It is just contagious to be around them.
Yes.
And so with that, Steve Surratt, Kent Boylan, Brad Cassing saying goodbye from Bourbonnais, and safe drive everybody home, and thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening today to the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. Today's broadcast was brought to you by All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cast Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank of Greggsville, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, The Land Guys LLC, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land FS, Ray Insurance Agency, Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, Yingling and Nissen Agency, and York Tire. Thank you for listening to the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.